Let me make sure we're getting desktop audio. Welcome, viewers, to session 2 of our Rupture Development Team demo game. And I have entitled this session, Gold Tooth is Not a Pirate.
Yes.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He's definitely a pirate, not, or at least pirate bred.
I hear an echo.
You must have Twitch up in the background. There you go. So, echoes aside, if you notice, we have added an echo to our group. I would like to formally welcome Echo Torchwich, or Haley Elliott, who is the business director for Rupture. She only didn't play last week because she was having a severe migraine and it just was not a good spot for her to play in. So, she is here. We will be bringing your character in as the shenanigans ensue, and I will let you know when that is. In the meantime, everybody had a chance to go to level 2. So what I'd like you guys to do before we get started is we're going to go around the table, virtual table here, have you once again introduce who you are, who your character is, and what new effect your legacy item has because you leveled up. So we will start with the mighty and squeaky voiced Brackish.
It looks like he is
looks a little frozen there. Oh, there it goes.
And he disappeared. Are you kidding? That's hilarious.
Oh no!
And everyone just played musical chairs on my screen again.
I somehow did
I am
not.
now brackish.
What spell was that?
No kidding. So in that case, Lissa.
Hi,
we'll have you
hello.
go, and as soon as he gets back in, I'll rearrange all the screens again.
I am known as Geek Girl Lissa on any social media with buttons. I am playing River Liana, a elf fairy hybrid, and what her legacy item does is, if you are familiar with a specific TTRPG that is very popular and is the most renowned, it basically does the vicious mockery effect. However, now what it does is it does 1d8 damage to all foes 7 times a day, and they don't have to hear me. They didn't have to understand me to begin with, but now they don't even have to hear me.
That is some vicious mockery. Smack talk that really hurts and you didn't even know someone said something about you. Okay, let's keep going around the horn. I'm hoping Brackish comes in soon so we can rearrange everybody. But Pineapple Wolf, you're in your proper spot.
Oh, yay! I love when I'm in my wait, why am I in my proper spot? Get me out of here! All right. My character is a character that didn't give his name out and actually told the group to name him because he's crazy like that. What did we come up with? I think it was a debate between Bat Boy and a few others.
Bat Boy.
It's Bat Boy, fully.
There's Bat Boy.
Okay. So I'm playing Bat Boy, apparently. Not my choice. Kind of my choice. Sure. Anyway. So my character has a big greatsword that he will actually use as an anchor to teleport. So he'll place it down the world somewhere and get a ghostly replica of his sword that he'll fight with, and then he'll teleport back to his sword. So instead of 5 times per day, I can do that 10 times per day. Watch out. I'm going to be flinging around the battlefield like little crazy pinball elf.
Woohoo!
Hey, Sean.
Yes.
Walrus says, everyone's sounding good, but you were actually a bit soft.
What? Me? Soft? That is unheard of. Nobody's ever accused me of that before. Is that any better, Walrus? Let us know, and I will keep trucking along until you say otherwise. I've upped my volume just a wee bit. I'll even up my mic volume here in Streamlabs. Okay, perfect. We're good then. So let's go to the ever infamous Haplo of Samsara.
All right, so I am playing Fuko Windbottom, a barbarian hillfolk. Having leveled up this legacy item, it now can achieve a higher damage rating. You let us know that is now a level 3 item, correct? It started at 1d6, moved that up to d8. It has the power to return back to me when thrown, and I did have a point in asking you what that range might be limited to.
If it is not otherwise specified, all the effects are line of sight.
Cool. I like that. And the additional effect that I added for level 3 was throwing a condition of bleed, if that makes sense, if that's all good. But yeah.
Absolutely. So do some regular occurring damage after you hit them.
Yes.
Hey, look, everyone got rearranged again. Welcome back, Blackish.
Yay, rearrange.
So bear with us as we randomly rearrange our faces for all of you viewers out there.
Okay, I'm like literally all over the place. Hi.
Huh? Yep, you are.
My body is cut in half.
But let's go to RPG Blender George Kelly, who the Forever GM has now become a player.
Yes, hello, I am George, the RPG Blender, the one who rolled probably the most ones out of anybody last time. I am also the host of the RPG Blender actual play and tutorial series. Oh, if you check it out on YouTube, you'll see lots of Rupture content there, so go ahead and give it a look. Learn about the lore, as well as learn how to play this great game. As for my character, Joriel is a bit of a student of the stars, and as such, his legacy item is a book of constellations and the heavens, and when he utilizes it, it will activate a random effect depending on whose power is present in that area. Roll a random die and random things happen. As such, more randomness has been added, more powerful effects, more craziness will occur.
Yes, sir. That's going to be exciting once you use that. Okay, we're going to go to the person who should be labeled as locally world famous, even though RPG Blender is sitting in that spot right now, mostly.
Mostly.
So, Danny, tell us about you, your character, and your legacy item.
Name's Danny, locally world famous. My character's name is Rohan Juniper. He's a thief. And he's been mixed up with this ragtag group of miscreants. Basically, what I did was I leveled up his legacy item of Mother's Scarf to heal just a little bit more. It goes from 1d4 to 1d6, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what I did.
Fantastic. And last but certainly not least, our new player for this week, Echo Torchwitch. Tell us a little bit about you, your character, and your legacy item.
Okay, I am playing Willow. She's a Sanok druid. And how much do you want to know about her?
As much as you would like to share.
Well, she's elderly. She's about 66 years old. And about 40-ish, like 35 years ago, her little village encountered a war. Another group of mixed species pirates, it seems, invaded the village. And they destroyed some of the ruins that the tribe was protecting, but mostly the ruins have stayed intact. But something happened. It was tragic. They noticed that during this war, there was a being who ran off holding a vase close to her body, and they realized that it was Willow's sister, who was kind of a kleptomaniac. She was very, very vain. She ran off with this artifact from the ruins, and it's a very precious artifact to them because it holds these magic seeds in them that they are supposed to be using in this winter's full moon. They need it. So she feels a great sense of responsibility, not only to get the artifact back simply because it is an artifact, but also because it was her family that did this dastardly deed. So that is the goal for Willow.
Fantastic. So tell us about your legacy item.
My legacy item is her cane, which she has dubbed. Well, you don't have to name legacy. Wait, legacy item. My legacy item is a magic flute named Aeolus, and it can detect inherently magical items by glowing and it brings to life those special flowers that I was telling you about.
Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to come back around the horn here to Brackish Kemp.
I'm back. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
back.
It was a fun little musical chairs there for a moment as you popped in and out. So,
All
Yeah.
that equipment in you.
tell us about you, your character, and what your legacy item now does that you got to level up.
Okay, so I'm the other half of the duo there with Fictional Reality, opposite Haplo. I'm out of town at work, so this is why I'm having some difficulty on my end here, but I think I've got it figured out for now at least. My character is Quick Pompous. He studies life magic, pretty much devoted his life to it. He's been to prison, and his legacy is a twig he found in his dad's old hut that if he touches you with it, and with demeanor, I guess, it heals you. And right now it's 3rd level, so it's healing 1d8.
Fantastic. Okay, so doing a quick catch up here for where the story is, and we're going to jump right in because we have a lot of stuff already going on. I'm going to pop a map up on screen. Where did I put my map? There it is. You guys are in the city of Tattaras, I'm sure you remember, but for our viewers, this is a city on the northern coast that is known to be akin to pirates. I say in quotes. Because technically piracy is illegal in the city of Tattaras, even though the whole coast around it is full of pirate crews. It is one of the biggest commerce cities in the entire land of Toral, and you guys have been there as guests of Lord Goldtooth, and have seemed to think that in Lord Goldtooth's manor, not everything is what it seems. I will do this, though. I'm going to give a special bonus to each one of you if you can give me one detail that stood out to you during the last session that you would like to investigate this time. And be brief about it. I'm talking like a 10-second detail. So what's
The
something...
star.
What's that?
The star gems for sure.
Okay, star gems.
Yeah.
Geek Girl Alyssa.
Yeah, I was gonna say the more about the star gems, like go through some books and stuff to try and find out about those.
Okay. Anything else that stood out? Anyone else have anything besides the star gems that really piqued their interest?
Our totally not a pirate master of commerce mentioned that he apparently also has some weird connection to magic like my character does.
Okay, who else?
After that, oh no, you go ahead, Danny.
Okay, the general disdain that the public has for anybody coming in for this.
Very interesting. Haplo?
I was curious to learn if we had noticed any sort of glyph activity amongst some of the items around the room, and his like the impression of an illusion kind of happening at times and whatnot. So looking around for stuff like that.
Okay. And George, did you have anything to add that stood out to you?
Well, considering the importance of the green star to my character's background, I think that pretty much is forefront in his mind.
All right, fantastic. So we pick up with most of you are asleep in your suite, courtesy of Lord Goldtouch. A few of you decided not to be asleep in your suite. So we have locally world famous downstairs in the banquet room ready to investigate on his own. And we have Pineapple Wolf's character. And let me pull up your character sheet so I can start calling you by the right name. Oh, Bat Boy. We have Bat Boy out on the rooftop of a local building. So, all of you, as you got to your room, just as a quick reminder, all of your stuff was freshly laundered, all of your weapons sharpened, everything was polished, everything was laid out beautifully for you as if the most well-paid servant had done everything they could to make your stay as comfortable as possible. Whatever type of bed you would find particularly comfortable for you, you would find there made just the way you like it. And the beds seem to be sized to you. So even little Kip, there is a small bed that is just cozy, perfect, like you were tucked into the Enchanted Woods.
That way I don't break my arm when I fall, right?
That's right.
When?
That being said, I'm going to go first to Danny in the banquet hall.
I'm by myself, correct?
Yes.
Okay, basically what I'm going to do is just discern. I'm going to roll a discern on the jewel and see if it's actually held in by any facets or anything like that.
Okay.
What the hell's holding it to the wall, you know?
You mean the table?
It's in a table.
Table, wall, whatever it's on right now.
Go ahead and
It was
roll a
like it
discern.
was embedded, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, it was embedded in it.
5. 14.
14. As far as you can tell, it is so well embedded, it's almost as if the table and jewel have always been one piece, even before it was carved into a table.
All right. Gonna try something. Hopefully it doesn't backfire. I am going to cast Shrink on the jewel
Roll
to
it.
see if it'll pop out of there.
Roll it. And yes, Walrus, if that's how he's most comfortable, then they shoveled manure into the room for Haplo.
Oh, you'll get mine.
27 to cast Shrink.
Okay, that is a success. Not a critical success, but I also need you to roll me a willpower roll.
Oh dear. I am not that good at the willpower. 13.
Okay, so you cast Shrink on the gem, and what happens is the gem remains the same size, but the entire manor around you starts to shrink.
Ah, damn
The
it.
walls are caving in, the pictures get smaller, the fireplace gets smaller.
Good job.
Hugely so, but enough that you realize you just affected the whole manor.
Rohan has made a mistake.
You think?
I'm heading towards the door.
Towards the front door, towards the side doors.
Towards the suites.
Okay.
I need help.
Okay. As you go to the suites, we're going to go over to Bat Boy for a minute, and then we'll come back to the suite area where everyone else is. Okay, Bat Boy, on the
If
roof.
I don't get to have a moment where I go nana 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 bad boy, I will be sorely upset.
I'm sure there will be plenty.
I mean, explain to me how your character knows of the 1960s Batman in this world. Well, once you explain that to me, I'm all for it. Okay, so Batboy is going to get back to his ghostly version of his sword because he needs to be touching that to get back to his original sword.
Yep.
And, poof, back to his sword on top of the... Where did I leave myself? The Golden something, I believe it was called?
It was the
Golden Kelp.
That's it.
Yeah. I had embedded it in a upper beam of it on the roof.
Beautiful. So you're back on top of the Golden Kelp. Congratulations. And it is more rowdy than it ever was before.
I mean, it is nighttime.
Yep.
Glad they're having fun down there.
Thank
Ooh,
you,
speaking
Splat the
of-
Mouse. I worked quite hard on it.
Speaking of down below, I'm going to go look off the edge and see if that person I played Don't Fall Off the Roof with is still sleeping.
Roll perception.
How far away are they?
You'll see.
Now I'm worried.
You should
Okay,
be.
since I'm looking for them specifically, do I get to discern that?
Oh, absolutely. Throw that
Okay.
discern in there.
That's a 15 total.
Nope, the person is definitely gone, but there's several pieces of her clothes and belongings that look like they've been shredded that are left there.
What?
Oh well, wild raccoons. What can you do about them? And he makes a casual front flip off the roof.
Okay. And as you do, a very, very big orc looks over at you and goes, "What are you doing up there?"
Oh, just practicing for the circus performance. Do you know it's coming into town?
There's always a circus over by the damn Coliseum. Are you one
Yes,
of them
yes.
acrobats?
Oh, depending on the day. Sometimes I'm just a regular bat.
Right. Well, if you want to flip around on roofs like that, you better be careful.
Oh, why's that?
Because you might break something.
Yeah, wouldn't be the first time.
Sure.
Anything
It's
else I can do
clearly
for you,
drunk,
my friend?
by the way. Oh, well, you got some spare change? I need to get a drink.
Well, in the terms of monetary items, no, not so much. However,
I'll take that pretty little mask.
no, you won't.
Is that a threat?
Oh, just a promise. Here, would you like a weapon slate? Holding it up.
He grabs it, looks at it. Sure, I'll go sell this, and kind of
Have
hobbles
fun.
off.
That would more boring than I thought it would. Oh well. And he starts heading back off toward the manor.
Okay, beautiful. So let's go to all the people. Oh, actually, pause. Miss Echo Torchwitch.
Yeah.
Here's where we get to start to bring your character in. Using your magic flute and knowing that you're trying to find these seeds to restore them to your tribe before the full moon comes and you have run out of time, has led you to the city of Tattaras. I'm going to kind of zoom past. You've probably been here for a day or so asking around. And finally, people have directed you to Goldtooth's Manor. Because if anybody would know about silly magic seeds, it would be Lord Goldtooth. Because he has the most beautiful garden in the entire city.
Okay. Oh, so am I in there or I'm at the doors?
You, as you arrive at the manor, would see golden gates that are wide open. And there's a lot of people hustling and bustling back and forth, lots of very well-dressed servants. The inside of the courtyard looks like a beautiful, lush, tropical garden. You have birds cawing and chirping and squawking and lizards climbing on trees and anything you could imagine in a beautiful jungle.
Ah, so she would get distracted a little bit as she walks towards the doors with all of the plants and the wildlife, and she acknowledges the birds. Tweet, tweet, tweet. Remember, one of the things she's compelled to do is she has to greet the animals that she comes across.
Yep, with their own animal voice. Then I want to hear it. Come on, ready?
Which
Oh
animals
my
are
god,
talking?
yes.
Okay, you have parrots. Go.
Wait, that's a
Not peacocks.
that is not-
parrots.
wrong
That
one.
was a great peacock, though.
I
There
love
we
it.
go.
That was an amazing peacock.
That works.
Oh.
There we go. As you are talking to the animals, a couple servants walk up to you. One puts her hand on your shoulder and goes, Are you okay, ma'am?"
I'm fine. I just love the animals. I have to say hello every time.
I think this is just a universal druid moment because I've had this while playing my druid.
So right at that moment, you have what looks like a small wildcat scurry in front of you.
What is that? Hi, kitty. Meow.
And the servants just kind of watch as you seem to pay more attention to the animals and what's going on. And finally, a semi-frustrated looking dwarf in shorts and flip-flops and a Hawaiian shirt unbuttoned all the way down his chest walks up to you. Okay, can I help you?
Well, I'm looking for someone who can help me. Yes, I think you could do. You might catch a draft, dear. Button up.
I'm fine.
Well, I'm looking for someone who can tell me information, or if they've seen some seeds, special seeds.
Special seeds.
Yeah.
Why does this sound like a drug exchange now?
You'd have to be a lot more specific, ma'am.
Well,
He points to the jungle around him.
oh, they're not. They're in a very special vase.
Seeds in a vase. Tell me more.
It's sealed, so we wouldn't be able to get into it yet. But my flute can show us the way if you open the doors. Can you open the doors? Can I go in?
Wait. How does your flute show you the way to a sealed vase with seeds in it? That makes no sense.
I know it doesn't, dearie. But there are some things that we just cannot explain.
So, are these seeds magical?
We are going to say that they are God-gifted.
God-gifted, you say? Well, that is interesting. You should come with me. And he grabs your arm and starts walking towards the manor.
Okay, I'm sure I said too much. So let's talk about you. How are you as we wander off?
Well, I'm Lord Goldtooth, and you just happen to be the last of the guests I was waiting for. Oh, here's your letter.
Oh, I get a letter. Oh, well, thank you.
Yep. And for reference, the letter says, if you haven't been to Tattaras lately, you haven't been to Tattaras. I would like to invite you to join me for dinner this evening as my personal guest. I am excited to get to know you and help you enjoy your stay in our beautiful city, Lord Eldwin Goldtouch.
Oh, well, what a warm welcome.
Well, of course. Well, I knew somebody was late. I just didn't realize it was you. Obviously, you're meant to be here.
I didn't know I was late either.
Well, unfortunately, you've missed dinner, but I'll have the servants bring you some dinner up to your suite. Let me take you to your private suite. You're my guest here tonight.
Okay. And she goes with him. She trusts him and goes with him.
So, everybody that is in their suite, roll me a perception, please.
Hey, everyone, sing mode.
13 for me.
I even be up there.
Have to find a D12. That is a D12.
13.
Oh,
Lucky number.
Oof, only a 1 on perception. 8.
just a plain perception. That's a 7.
So who
But I rolled a 2.
Who here got more than a 12?
Moi.
The two of you hear from down the hall Lord Eldwin Goldtouch's voice as he is escorting somebody new to a brand new suite. And you hear him saying, oh, well, the group that's already here, they love being helpful. They've told me they do. So I'm sure they could be helpful as well. But yeah, you're under no obligation, of course, to help if you don't want to. But since you're looking for magical seeds anyway, maybe you could help. And somebody gets ushered into the next suite. So, with that, we're jumping around Robin Brackish.
I'm just in my room, just practicing with my whip. It's a passionate hobby of mine.
Oh, yes. The one in the bedroom.
You can hear him just, take that, not the other thing.
Is this a euphemism for something more adult?
You wish.
Okay. River,
Yes.
what are you doing?
So is there a balcony?
Yes. Looks over the
So-
beautiful garden.
She is going to be sitting and playing her ocarina, like on the ledge of the balcony.
Fantastic. So most of you will hear the beautiful ocarina music wafting into your rooms. from somewhere just beyond your balconies. Let's go to Fuka.
So Fuka, his room itself it mimicked the campsite that he would usually set up in his travels, the old dusty trail. It's literally dirt and a small illusion of a fire, I'm going to assume, and no tent, just sleeping bag style. And I don't know how far this illusion goes for these rooms, but I imagine the starry sky.
It's not an illusion of a fire. It's an actual fire.
Okay, cool.
They just put a fireplace. They moved the fireplace to the middle of the room.
Cool. I like that.
Except they made it like a campfire.
So I mean, even on his way, all cleaned up and ready to go, he's I could get used to this. This has been a while since I've been like that. And he makes his way to his room. He settles in, and he eventually, starts to hear this.
Along with the ocarina music in the background.
Over top this beautiful music in the background, and he's enjoying the music, and he's maybe seeing the stars in the sky, and he's really about to fall asleep to it, and you just, what the hell is that? What is going on out here? And then placing some of the conversation in the hallway alongside this, kind of, urging to open the door and see what's going on. Would the timing be okay to run into this pair?
You open the door just as Eldwin is escorting an old Sihanouk woman into a room nearby.
As they walk by, he goes, "Hey, Mr. Goldtouch, sir."
Yes, Mr. Fuka.
You hear that? You hear that?
The beautiful music?
No, that's wonderful. I dig that. I dig that. But that whipping, I fancy a good whipping, but this is brutal. I can't get to sleep here.
Oh, that's just quip.
We don't kink shame here, guys.
I think he uses it to compensate for something.
I see. Well, I guess I ain't gonna yuck anybody's yum over here, but I can't get to sleep with that going on. You mind saying something to him if you don't mind? And
I'll let him know.
No, and hello, miss.
Let me introduce you to our newest guest. This is Fuka Windbottom, and I forgot to get your name, my lady.
It's Willow.
Willow.
She can find magic with her flute.
Well, that's a mighty fine skill indeed, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Willow. My name's Fuka Windbottom. And
it's a pleasure to meet you as well.
It would be a pleasure to talk further on this, but I think if that whipping persists, I might have to take something into my own hands here. So you let me know if you don't mind, Goldtouch, but I'm going to try and lay that back down here.
As my guest, I will take care of it for you. Okay,
you.
Pause. Let's go to our lovely ogre. Remind me how to pronounce your name again.
Jariel.
Jariel.
Yes. So I must ask a clarifying question first. When the gem was activated, did it project just the single green star, or were there other stars in the sky?
From what you perceived, it projected a single green star.
All right, great. Then Jariel is combing through all of his notes in his books, his studies, combing through everything that he has learned about this star that he's been hunting through his time. And then he is waiting for sounds to stop outside so he can leave and try to go down and take another look.
Okay, your sister seems very responsive to all the sounds outside. Every whip startles her. She kind of listens to the music. She hears the voices, gets closer to the door.
Are you all right?
Well, there's obviously something not right here.
Yes, that's plain enough to see.
So I'm concerned with everything that's happening out there. What is it? Just mundane music, or is there a purpose? Are we being bewitched? And are they torturing somebody? And
well,
how many more guests is he going to escort in here?
Jariel was not concerned about that until she stated that, and now everything, the lavish accoutrements, the welcoming atmosphere, and now the whipping sound, yes, it does, in fact, start to ring that question of what the true intention is. Perhaps it's worth taking a look. Would you like to accompany me, or shall I go on my own?
I will stay here and watch our stuff, just in case.
All right. Then Jariel will make his way to the door and peek his head out.
You poke your head out just as he tells Fuka, I will take care of it as an honored guest. Don't worry about it.
Then Joriel will step outside. Take care of it. What are you
Well,
taking care of?
The whipping noise. It's disturbing Mr. Fuka.
Ah, that's not yours, then.
No, it's Kip.
Interesting. Not something I would have expected from him, but...
You know, I feel there's more than meets the eye to that little kid.
I'm not surprised by that. If I could ask you a question while I have you here, are we...
Oh, wait. Where are my manners? Let me introduce Willow. Willow, this is Joriel.
Oh, hello. How nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Are you a new arrival here, then?
I am, and the host has been most gracious.
Well, I guess you'll be joining us on our journey, maybe, if you see fit.
Journey?
Well, we'll talk about it in the morning. I suppose you must be tired if you just made your way here.
Yes, I'll enjoy talking to you in the morning. She's quite confused.
I think we all are. Lord Gold Touch,
Yes.
if I may. Sorry, Gold Tooth. My apologies.
No, it's touch. It's
Oh, it is Touch. It is Touch. I got it right the first time. That's a first. Are we permitted to explore here?
Absolutely. As I said, you're my guests. The entire manor is yours as if it was your home. There is nothing off limits. And if you need anything in the city, let me know.
Except
Thank
the
you.
dungeons. You don't want to go in the dungeons.
Well, explore sounds lovely. May I explore to see if I can find my seeds?
Absolutely. I promise you those seeds you described are probably not here, but you're welcome to look.
Okay, well, thank you.
And thank you.
My pleasure. And he goes over to Brackish's door and
It's I'm pretty focused on the whip and going hard there, but the door you'll notice is cracked open a bit and kind of slowly opens as you're knocking on it.
Mr. Kip.
You'd look at me and see. So he's not wearing his like shawl anymore. His shirt's off. He's got like little slacks on. You can see a couple of tattoos around there. But he's definitely poorly done ones from prison. Just whipping. Oh, geez, what are you doing in here? What are you doing?
I have a request from your neighbor.
Oh, great. Here it is. What is it?
Apparently your whipping noises are keeping them awake.
Oh, yeah. I guess that would be pretty awful. Yeah, I can cut that out. He's probably do some research anyways, right?
Sure, if that's what you'd like. What would you like to research? I have a really nice book on how to make delicious butter rum.
Well, I think I got the books covered, man. That's all good.
Well, if you need anything, let me know.
All right. And he would just go
Thanks for
over and pull
heading.
out all his books on the table. And he would definitely start reading through his dad's where he caught wind of those stars and stuff and start studying up on that stuff.
Nice. And he backs out of the room. Okay.
And she asks him, and who is that gentleman?
Oh, excuse me. Bad manners. Mr. Kip, allow me
It's
to introduce you to Willow. Willow and Joriel are going to go exploring, I believe.
Oh, hey, Willow. I'm Quip Pompous, like you said. Yeah, there'll be no more whipping. You don't have to worry about it.
As long as you're staying safe and apparently quiet.
Oh, yeah. But I'm not afraid of danger either.
But it is so lovely to meet you.
Just
I believe you, dearie.
Well, that's great. Right. All right. I better get to my studies. It was nice meeting you.
As well, you. Yes.
Okay.
I am deceased.
Yeah.
I would enjoy to explore, but you have some lovely guests here, and I'm quite enjoying meeting them first.
Would you like to meet the rest then?
Of course.
Master Joriel, I will take Willow to meet the rest of the guests. Feel free to explore to your heart's content.
Thank you. Miss Willow, I will be in the banquet hall if you care to talk again later.
I would love to find you later. Thank you.
Okay. He goes right over to River's room.
You hear the music stop for just a second, goes, "Come in."
Miss River, I want to introduce you to the last guest of the night. This is Willow.
Walks in from the balcony.
This is Willow. She has
That's
quite
nice.
an ear for flute music, or so I'm told.
No, well, we'll have to do a duet at some point.
I'm afraid my flute playing skills are limited to the flute itself. Whatever it wants to play is what comes out.
Well, I can always riff on whatever's it's playing.
I do enjoy what I've heard so far. I'm impressed.
Well, thank you. I am River, as he said, and she extends her hand to shake. Pause.
What a what a pleasure to meet you.
So what brings you to Tattaras?
I'm looking for a vase.
A vase?
Specifically the seeds that are in the vase, but the vase is most important as well.
What's in the vase?
Seeds.
I mean, why are the seeds special? Can't you go to the store and get seeds?
No, these seeds have been part of our tribe for many, many generations, and well, they haven't been seen in bloom for so long, and it's coming. The time is coming soon.
Oh. Well, I suppose we should try and find those for you.
You're willing to help?
I mean, I'm trying to find my father, so, as long as I accomplish my goal, it's just kind of just like, it's, I have no idea where to start, so, I might as well.
Oh.
Pardon the interruption, ladies. River, would you mind introducing Willow to the elf and to Rohan? I've introduced her to the others already. I have business to be about.
I can do that.
Thank you kindly.
So River, ushers Willow to the next door and knocks on
Okay, wait.
Rohan's.
Pause for 1 second, because what happens after that is Eldwin rushes out of your room like he all of a sudden had an urgent phone call, if there was such a thing, and rushes downstairs.
I mean, message is a spell in this, right?
Yep.
I think that's an urgent phone call. It's just the fantasy version of an urgent phone call.
But yes, he rushes downstairs like if he doesn't get to wherever he's going now, something bad might happen.
That's fair.
Well, that is an interesting character, that one.
The Hawaiian shirts are not quite sure how to interpret those.
I'm sure it brings him great internal peace.
That's out of character, not in character. River just kind of goes, I mean, whatever floats his boat.
About this time is when Rohan would be getting up towards the suites. So he's climbing up the stairs.
Rohan, we're about to go find you. This is Willow. She's apparently... Yeah.
Okay, wait, yes.
Am I shrunk?
No.
Okay.
No, just the room was shrunk.
Okay. Rohan is very pleased to meet you ladies. How are you today?
I am doing well. It's so nice to meet you.
Yes. Very lovely head ornament. Yes.
Head ornament? Are you unfamiliar with the Sinnock? I mean, you're a cat person.
Yes.
River just kind of like...
I touch my face to see if there's anything on it.
Oh, you're not human. Oh,
No, she's not human.
I
don't think-
been since the day I was born, honey.
I apologize.
I don't think any of our party is human, are they?
Nope.
Humans suck.
We all were
Rohan
like, yes, this is a
apologizes.
fantasy game, no humans.
I am not from the south. I was raised up here in the north, so it is very rare.
And you are a...
Raji.
I just wanted to make sure that I had that right. I don't want to be presumptuous.
Yes, my apologies.
It's so good to meet you.
Yes. So, where are you ladies going?
We are going to find, what did we call him? She kind of just goes, Bat Boy. We're
Bat?
off to find... He's not a bat, he's an elf, he's just... He's rather, what is the word I'm looking for?
Odd.
Odd.
Perplexing.
Perplexing. Fascinating. Let's go.
Okay, we're gonna pause you right there and let's let Batboy get back to the manor now.
Okay, he would be heading forward, not intending to make any trouble, though still listening to what the magic tells him.
Okay, so do me a favor and roll a perception.
All right. Ooh, that's a 12. That's another 12.
Wow.
What?
That's a 7.
Potions!
So,
Okay.
37 total. I know all.
Wow.
I see all. I smell all.
see. Oh.
Tell him everything.
The
So
world is my oyster.
the magic voices in your head are as crystal clear as they have ever been in your life. And you seem to get every detail of everything as you pass by it walking into the manor. You walk into the garden and you hear, yeah, that's all fake. You walk up to the front door and it says, well, there is a door, but it's not that one. You walk up into the foyer and it says, well, that's mostly right. Yeah, there's lots of secrets hidden over there behind the wall. There's a couple things you want to find in his room upstairs in the hidden floor. And, oh, you should probably help the poor giant over here as you walk into the banquet hall and see Joriel.
But is he a pirate?
No.
Ah. I'm going to pretend I didn't hear that.
And you happen to walk in with a very well-versed magical voice telling you all the details of all the things. If there's something specific you want to ask about, let me know, and I will tell you what it says.
See, I'm debating because I'm like, he's not necessarily driven to cause chaos, but he finds it fun anyway. I'm like, would I go for something really chaotic here? No, I'm good for now, magical voices. Thank you for actually talking for once. He's just saying this out loud, normal volume.
And you would hear him say that as he walks into the banquet hall, Joriel.
What size is the banquet hall right now?
Roll perception.
This is a very important question.
Yes, it is.
That's a very important question as a 9-foot tall person. Oh no,
That good, huh?
that's a
Did
1.
you roll a 1?
That's a 1.
How bad?
Oh.
That's a 7. So not as bad as it could have been.
It's
Wow.
no different to your perception.
Noted.
That's brilliant.
Yep. So at the entry and the what was the word? What was the phrasing you used?
Banquet hall?
Sorry. Bat Boy. What did you
Bat
say
Boy.
as you entered the room?
Oh, the voices in my head are being particularly helpful tonight. Is this room smaller than it should be? Asking both him and the voices.
Excuse me?
You now perceptibly can tell, yes, it is smaller than it should be.
Look around. How did that... Do you know what's going on here?
Oh, voices.
All you get is, oh, yeah, that cat person shrunk the room.
Kitty did a no-no.
I love
don't
these
see a litter box.
interpretations. Oh my god!
What'd your character say, George?
That's what he says. You said Kitty did a no-no. What pops in the hit? That's what he says.
He said,
I don't see a litter box.
Yes, I imagine that would be a problem. Do you think they put one in his room for him?
Okay, I think we're talking about different things here. If this room is shrinking, what do we do about this? Your magic, what did you say, magic voices as you entered here?
Yes.
Do they have anything to say about this?
Can we fix it?
if you want, why would you waste your time?
Fair point. No, can't do anything.
Great.
Though I presume the
Okay.
pirate will be here soon to fix it. It seems like most of these are his illusions.
Voice, no, not a pirate voice. Okay. Well, I don't much want to be in a shrinking room. So, Joriel will turn back to it and quickly try continuing to jot down as much as he possibly can about the details of this green thing before he realizes, oh, wait, is it shrinking?
Nope.
Did the table shrink? Just the room itself.
No, the table shrunk. Everything shrunk but the gem. The gem looks bigger in the table.
Is it like breaking through parts of the table and ripping itself out of the hole?
Surprisingly, no. Somehow everything shrunk, but the gem just stayed there, and it's almost like the cavity it was in grew proportional to the shrinking in the table.
Well, nuts. Okay. So, Joriel is going to realize that. See, that's interesting. That's going to make... And he's going to fight every urge to flee from this shrinking room and wait to see if it continues getting smaller.
It
Now
does,
that he's perceived it.
it does not continue to get smaller.
Okay.
Oh, this is boring.
Guess it fixed itself. I'm sorry, it's boring to you? Well then, what would you prefer to be doing?
Well, if I could find that elephant.
Yes, they never did deliver on your elephant, did they?
Yeah, what
Yes,
happened
though
to
I
the
imagine-
elephant?
A loud voice from somewhere in the manor goes, "Working on it!"
I like get really close to sorry, I have trouble pronouncing your character's name was
Joriel.
Jariel.
Joriel. I get really close to Joriel. At this point, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a mouse illusion to look like an elephant.
Well, that would still be interesting to see, wouldn't it?
Admittedly, but it's not as fun as a real elephant.
But it's an elephant you could pick up with one hand.
Ooh! he goes down the hall. Where's that elephant?
Okay. So
Joriel watches the strange person walk away and returns to note-taking and
Do
observation.
does River and Willow hear this like echo down the hall or something?
Yep.
The where's that elephant?
And somebody saying working on it. Yes.
Okay. River's gonna go towards the voices.
Okay. Pause me for 2 seconds. Let me get him to roll his rolls for doing more investigation on the jewel and taking notes. So I'm going to give you a research.
Research. Fantastic. That is a 6 plus 4 plus 4. That is 14.
Wait, you said +4 plus 4?
Research intelligence, correct?
Yep, and don't you have a 5 intelligence, if I'm reading this correctly?
Oh, I have a 4 intelligence. Sorry, you might be looking at an older version of the sheet.
Got it. Okay, that
Also,
works. You still succeed. You're able to take
Okay.
intricate notes about the way it's cut, the way it looks, the fact that the gem seems to be present, yet not really part of the physical things around it.
Okay. Wait. What? Present, but not really part of the physical things around it.
So it looks like it's in the table, but you can tell it's not really attached to the table, even though it's embedded. It's this more of a feeling you get than it is an actual perceptible, you can logically explain it.
Huh. Okay.
That's why I couldn't get it out of the fucking table.
Noted.
Okay, so before we take you guys to where the voices were, let's have Brackish roll his research.
Okay. So I got 5 on the die, 7 for research now, and my intelligence. 21 total. Oh, and I get a +2 because my amulet for research.
Yep.
So 23.
You do hear tell of the star gems, but it's only in brief passing. What you find are basically what you were told the last night. And that is that there are several different gems related to different elements that are known as different star gems, and that you get some of the different colors and descriptions you were given the night before.
Okay, I think I had like green, blue, and red. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Noted.
Okay, so ladies, you take her towards the voices. As you're taking her towards the voices, Bat Boy runs upstairs and goes, "Where's my elephant?"
Bat Boy!
Yes. What?
Hi. Hello.
Hello.
Willow, this is Bat Boy. Bat Boy, this is Willow.
Oh, hello. Hello.
Good day. Where did you come from? Did the magic drag you here too?
Oh,
Technically,
no.
yes.
I walked here. And you are not a bat.
I told you he wasn't a bat, he's an elf. It's just we called him that because he's eccentric.
I thought maybe he would
Me?
be a
No, never.
bat elf type of a
No.
They have those these days, and you know.
Where have you seen a bat elf? Hey guys, there's a passion check.
I already did.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Well, I mean, I assume things have advanced so much since my time.
I'm like looking back and forth, confused, amused at the same time.
River's like, you know, technically out of us, I'm the one who's more bat-like. I do have wings. And she like flutters the wings.
Oh, so okay, we call you Bad Girl then.
I mean, I'm not. My wings aren't bat-like, so that would be a misnomer. But I guess technically your nickname is a misnomer because you're not like a bat either.
See?
But you're hanging upside down. I don't know. Let's roll a
And
dice.
you have wings.
Why were you hanging upside down?
Why weren't you?
Because it's fun.
Oh. I would never hang upside down. I keep my feet on the ground where they belong.
How boring of you. Okay, after we're done here, I need you to go float for 5 minutes straight and tell me how fun that is.
Can I meditate while I do it?
Meditate on the funness of it, then yes.
Sounds like an interesting opportunity to connect.
Woohoo!
River just like does the fairy float. She's like, I do this all the time. Why am
Well,
I
we're not
floating?
training you to do that. Okay, you, go bury yourself underground and see what happens. Okay, now the two of you give me a challenge. I'm bored.
Let's see. Oh, we
Yeah,
Mouse.
the earth beneath your feet and really, truly connect.
Sorry, what was that?
Ground yourself. Feel the earth beneath your feet and truly connect.
Sounds amusing.
I mean, why is a raven like a writing desk?
They both have feathers.
No.
Yes.
Oh, I've pondered that for many, many years. All of a sudden, I understand now. Thank you so much for your knowledge and the sharing of it.
Also, I can tell you what the sound of one hand clapping is.
The mic actually picked that up.
Oh man.
Any other quandaries?
I do suppose it depends on what it claps against. Does it not?
I suppose. Anyway, what are we doing? I'm bored. Where's the elephant? Where's the elephant?
Oh, wait! Is he getting the elephant?
What
They say they're
elephant?
working on it. I assume they're enchanting a mouse. But
I would love
the
to
friendly
see it.
giant pointed out that I could lift it with one hand if it's a mouse.
Let's find the elephant.
I do want to see an elephant. I will tell it whole.
Okay, all three of you roll a discern to see if you can tell where that voice echoed from in the manor.
This poor servant, that's probably their entire job is to enchant things. 16.
Okay.
Where's one of my metal D12s? Where'd it go?
Oh, discern isn't an attribute, right?
Discern.
You add
and
perception to it.
Yep.
Perception, so 19. I got a 17.
A 10 plus a 3 plus a 5, so 18.
None of you can tell. It just seems the voice appears all around you whenever it does speak.
Who is that?
Thick.
It is Eldwin
Who is
Gold
this?
Touch's voice, by the way.
What?
It is Eldwin Gold Touch's voice.
What's the DC on that? I rolled an 18.
It's higher than an 18.
Apparently. Jesus Christ.
Well, he also didn't reply when I accused him of being a pirate, so I think he's busy with something.
Weird.
Echo!
Hello, I know this one.
You know what?
Well,
hang
I'm
on,
getting bored
hang on,
here.
hang on. You hear his voice saying, "Don't worry about it."
Well, I am supposed to. I've met up with somebody. I do believe his name is Jariel. I'm supposed to meet him in the banquet room probably pretty soon, unless there's others to meet as well.
Wait, did Brackish, did Quip meet her? I can't remember. Did?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. He told you
Then,
Bat Boy
He's 14
and
inches of glory.
Bat Boy and the cat because they were the
that
only
sounds so dirty!
ones
14 inches of glory with whips? I think I've seen this porn.
Oh, jeez.
Anyways.
Which way to the banquet hall? And you're more than welcome to come with me.
It appears I'm bored no matter where I go, so let's see if anything fun happens in the banquet hall.
Yeah,
Feels
we'll
like
go
if
to the
anything's
banquet
going
hall.
to happen, it'll happen there.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, we're still waiting on the elephant, so
It's true.
Maybe the elephant in the room is the banquet hall room.
Okay. Let's go to Fuka. The whipping has stopped, but there's lots of noises all around outside your door. Lots of voices back and forth and back and forth.
I was thinking about that. I have that moment of silence, and I'm like, all right, time to get some rest now. I've feel like my character's been he travels consistently, constantly, and he's never in one place for too long, and he's made his way here, and was thinking he'd be in and out, but meeting all these interesting people, he's contemplating quite a bit in his room by himself, and this silence of being camping under the stars that he's used to is being quite disturbed otherwise. It's the whipping, it's the talking, I'm assuming I could have heard some of the louder noises that were happening, like the elephant and whatnot. Can I make an eavesdrop check to see how much more information that might have been gathered, or do you think it's
Absolutely.
okay? There we go. 8 plus 2. Now with the observant advantage, would I add that +4 for this one too? Okay.
You would.
18 total.
Yep, you heard every word of what they just said.
Okay. So just kind of, is there a balcony to my room, like a window and a balcony and
There
stuff?
is, and it looks over the beautiful jungle garden, just like everybody else's room.
Cool. Looking over this jungle garden and really soaking that in and contemplating what he's to do next, how he's supposed to take in all these different characters that he's met, and debating whether he wants to go out there and actually engage and see what's going on. I think he's more in the mood to continue to meditate on all that information that he's hearing outside. But he's curious as to why this person is so engaged in us in particular, and he's very taken aback by the beauty of this room, and like, it's perfect, this is like the perfect situation I could find myself in right now. I'm clean, I feel like I don't have anything to worry about. And he's starting to just take a gander around the room. Is it an all-encapsulating scene to what he would want?
Oh yeah, they even paint an entire sky full of stars on the ceiling.
He's just taking in the beauty of it all, but he's still curious as to like, how could this even be? How did he create this? He's not one to know much about it, but so he's a bit suspicious and in investigating the room, if you will, trying to discern whether or not there's a trick to all of it. Is there something in the room that like he'd bump into, but it's there, it's not there, sort of thing, or scan over some of the borders of this space to see if there's triggering effects, or like I was getting at before with glyphs and whatnot, if there's powers beyond his recognition around.
Fantastic. So let's roll a discern on that one.
7 on the dice. I do not have the discern skill, any ranks in it anyway, but I will do... Does observant apply to discern then?
It does.
It does? Okay. 15 total.
Okay. You just have the sense that everything is too perfect. Like, you couldn't have found this in the wild. There's no way that a place like this should exist.
Okay.
You don't see anything that tells you what is off, but it just feels too perfect.
Right. Looking around, feeling and taking this all in, he's... I think he's going to walk up to the door and decidedly just take a peek, just see who's out in the hall talking. He's heard the Sihanouk, the fairy elf, and the eccentric elf as well outside in the hall.
And you peek out and you see them there talking
about the elephant, and just kind of observe him for that quick minute, trying to not draw attention to himself, but poke out. But then he lets out a little fart there, and he.
Please tell me he has like a minus to his like stealth rolls or something because of his flatulence.
A -2 to charisma rolls.
There you go. And if you didn't notice him sticking his head out, you do now, all three of you.
And you could hear that click, click, like my door shut. Oh shit. And he did want to be alone, but he was curious, so he shut it, and he'll wait on that. But really just meditating on the situation and what he should do next, more or less.
Beautiful. Okay, let's go. Let's go back to Rohan.
After meeting the girls, they like, just shrug and head off to my room.
Your room is perfect, immaculate. All your stuff is there and washed and prepared and shined. There for you, it would probably be fine gems and jeweled glasses and things all around.
Yeah. Rohan like this a lot. But Rohan suspects this is all fake. illusion, maybe, or telepathy.
Okay.
I wonder what
Wait.
Kip is doing right now.
Wonder what is doing?
Kip. I wonder what Quip is doing right now. But after that, he just mumbles to himself for a little bit, and he's like, shrugs, and he goes to bed, goes to sleep.
Okay. Rohan goes to sleep. Go ahead, Lissa.
I have a question.
Yes.
Would River be able to feel that this is illusion magic around her?
If it was illusion magic, you would have a bonus to be able to feel that. Remember, it was none of the magics that you know as far as you could figure out.
That's right. She knows illusion magic, so it wouldn't be illusion magic then.
Likelihood is not.
For my character, it's just a wild guess. He's like, yeah, they're probably messing with our heads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go to Kip. So you did your research roll, you got your stuff. Is there anything else you're doing?
Yeah, after finding out, like, he only had those few pages to figure out what was going on with those stars. So knowing he's stumped there, he pulls out one of his books. Just being amazed, you pick a couple of books. So I had assumed that those were related to the types of magic, like fire magic. So one of the books is fire, and he's going to spend his time researching magic projectile out of that.
Fantastic. You spend your time researching the spell Magic Projectile. Roll me a research roll. Make sure that's a pass.
Okay.
Come on.
So I've got 9 on the die this time. Research plus 7, so 16. Intelligence 11,
You're
so
good.
27. Okay.
After a few hours, you will definitely have the Magic Projectile spell so that you could put it onto a token and then cast it afterwards.
Okay, and I would use glyphs to put that onto that token.
You use glyphs to, yes. You have token creation first to create the token, then glyphs to put it on the token.
I have a token as being a mage. I start with one. It's a little 5-sided mushroom, and
Nice.
the glyphs kind of appear on the cap as they get learned. So right now it's 3. There's 2 slots left. So that's what he's doing.
Okay, fantastic. That'll work. Okay, so we're going back to Joriel in the banquet hall, who's about to be joined by 4 others. So, first, you by yourself.
Jariel is in the process of studying this, and he's about to get adventurous enough, hesitantly putting his arm toward it, remembering what happened last time he touched it and attempted to channel, so a little bit hesitant to do so, but slowly reaching his arm toward it.
Okay, so do me a favor. As you hesitantly reach your arm towards it, roll a willpower. Let's see how hesitant you truly are inside.
Oh, no. Well, that is a 12.
Yay!
And then a 7. That is a 19 plus 5. That's where the 5 was. 19 plus 5, 24.
You have garnered your inner resources and your doubt has ceased. You are ready to take this on.
Then I put my
You've
hand...
also totally redeemed yourself. Yeah.
Just wait till later. I put my hand on it and begin to channel mana into it.
How much are you channeling?
He will channel. He did 5 last time. He's going to go a little stronger. He's going to go for 10.
Okay. Roll. And remember, it's plus your mana base.
Yep. Oh, it wasn't a 1. It is a 5 plus 11. That is a 16.
As soon as you channel mana into it, the entire room goes back to the shape it was, and everything fits perfectly. You again get that same vision with the green star. And this gem seems to glow very, very brightly, so that by the time the other 4 get down there, they walk into a banquet hall that is completely bathed in green light.
Oh, who let the druids loose in here?
Oh, that's rather pretty. Again, I did that earlier.
You said vision. Is it something that I can actually see, or is it just something in my head?
Mind's eye.
Gotcha. Okay. Then he'll hear those voices. Who's there? Oh.
River flies and goes, "Hi, we're back.
Hello.
We were told by the eccentric one you might need assistance."
Well, it seems that the room has grown again, so I do not think so.
Well, that's
Oh, the
good.
illusion's back in place.
Yes. The illusion.
It's not an illusion. I can tell you that. It's something else.
Wait, the room grows and shrinks?
Say that
Apparently.
again. I couldn't quite hear you.
I said, wait, the room grows and shrinks?
Oh,
I
it's
don't-
not supposed to, but we break things.
Yeah, well, it's
Wow, how
It happens.
talented of you.
Joriel's gonna try to push a little more into this thing. Try to
Roll it again.
get a little more of a feel for it. And doing another 10. Oh, that's not as good. That is a 2 plus 11, 13.
It glows brighter. The vision is a lot more clear. One thing you will notice about this vision with the green star in it is it doesn't seem to be in this location like it was last time you had the vision.
As in it's... Sorry, what do you mean exactly?
So last week when you had the vision, it was almost like the star was here where
Mhm.
you were. It's not anymore. It's
Wait,
out
what
over
about
the
when
ocean.
River saw it? Was hers also in that room, or?
Yep.
Okay.
So for you, it's out over the ocean now. But only
Huh.
for you. For everyone else, it's just a big green glow right now.
Out of the ocean. Okay.
Can I check to see? She wants to check to see if her flute is glowing.
Ah.
She's
So
going to pull,
are you playing your flute?
she's going to pull her flute out and begin to play.
As you play your flute, not only does it glow, but it glows in swirling colors, which tells you there's several things nearby that are naturally magical, not enchanted by any sentient beings.
Oh my, do you know what this means, everyone? This means,
That magic is around us?
yes, but not just any magic. It's nature magic. It's naturally magic. It's not some magic that some being has placed upon it.
I mean... Okay, question.
Yep.
Before I make a snarky comment like this. Wouldn't fairies and elves just be magical anyway because of their lineage?
They do have natural magic in them because of their lineage. So it
So-
would be like that.
Oh, okay. Then, so River just kind of makes a look. She goes, blood. My blood is magical. That's. I mean, your flute could just be going off because of me, or because of Bat Boy.
Oh yes, I can one up you. Pulls down shirt and shows the smoking shoulder.
Your shoulder smokes. How wow. How interesting.
Yes, I kept trying to get it to
Oh,
quit.
wow.
It's a filthy habit, but
Oh, wow.
Fortunately, the flute detects not magical beings, but magical things.
Yep. It is things that are inherently magical, not people.
So yes, I acknowledge your magical being mess, but around us are things that are magical. It's
River points to
great.
the points to the gem. Magical. We already established that's magical.
Yes, okay.
hey, voices. Anything in this room that's hidden to be hidden and not hidden, just to keep the illusion going?
You sound as confusing as we do.
Am I supposed to sound clear?
I don't know. Roll it, by the way. Give me a willpower.
Oh yeah,
He's
great.
actually saying this shit out loud, right?
Oh yeah,
Yes. You can't
Completely.
hear my side, you can hear his side.
Yeah.
that's a 9.
Of course, there's lots of things that are hidden just to be hidden, because if they're meant to be hidden, they're supposed to be hidden, and they're hidden. Hidden things wouldn't be called hidden if they weren't hidden.
Hey, can we ask the voices questions too? Like, obviously, I'm not going to hear the response, but did the voices answer us too?
Tell her
Or
I
just
said
you?
no.
The voices say no.
Oh, okay.
Lily's going to find a corner of the room and take her flute and meditate with her flute to see if she can connect with her god Versimilis.
Fantastic. Roll me a meditate. And while she's doing that, Joriel, how are you responding to all this?
Joriel is kind of wrapped up in what's going on right now and is not certain how to take the magical voices in the head, the smoking shoulder, glowing flute, and all that. So he is going to dive into what he knows and try to get a more clear picture of what's going on with this location that he's feeling. Does he have an idea where?
No.
Ocean-wise? No clue.
Yep.
Then he is going to attempt one more time to try to create that link through this, because this is clearly forming some kind of link to where this actually is, to try to discern at least a direction.
Okay.
So,
Roll me one more time.
Putting another 10 in.
Okay.
That's a 12.
Hey.
Woo.
That's an 8. That's a 20 plus 11, 31.
Dang. And here I had my target number was 30 for you to get any more out of this. Of
Ah.
course.
Wow.
So you actually get a vision of you traveling from here through several places throughout the city of Tattaras. You go to Castaway Camp, that's out to the east. You go to the lighthouse that's here near the docks. You travel over to the Colosseum area and make your way around several places there. You then go out to the west and to the pirate camps out there and into the ruins west of there until finally you see yourselves getting on a ship that is headed north out of Tattaras, and before it hits High Keep, it heads east.
Okay.
And you know this path very well now.
Yes. All right. That's good to know. That fits with what our plan was, so.
Okay. So, Echo, roll to meditate.
I did. Aw.
You
I
rolled
got
a
a
1.
1. I did roll a 1.
How bad?
How many times can we roll a 1 this session?
I thought it was a 7, but upon closer inspection, it's a 1. So it is a.
The dreaded double 1.
It's another 1.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
I think this dice
Is
set
it-
doesn't want to play tonight.
Is this just like a full-on, like, legit critical fail across the board?
Yep. So as you are meditating on the flute and the glowingness and all the stuff that is going around you and the symbols you get, it becomes very, very clear to you that every one of these people has a cursed magic item inside of them. Somebody has placed something deep within them that has to be removed.
Okay. Okay.
Into prison. I know what that's about.
You have a shiv, and he has a shiv, and they got a shiv.
She finishes meditating. She stands up and she's a little bit shaken, and she goes over to Jariel. Are you okay, dearie? Are you okay?
At that point, Juriel, very well tapped, will let the connection to this slip and release that channeling.
The green does not stop glowing, by the way.
What has not?
Disconcerting.
What did you say?
The green gem does not stop glowing when he releases his channeling.
I think I'm okay. Just tired at this point.
I bet you are. You probably are frequently tired. Tell me, what effects does this have on you?
I don't know. I just know that every time it seems to appear, things go wrong.
Do you expel it and take it back in? What?
It's not a part of me so far as I know, though my mother would have thought otherwise.
River kind of just turns to Will and goes, "What do you think is happening? I think I need a clarification here because you seemed rather disturbed by something, and I'm not quite sure what it is.
I am. Are you not? Are you okay too? I need to ask you. And what about you, Bat Boy? Are you okay? That's probably what causes you to want to hang upside down so frequently.
Oh yes, quite probably. And no,
what do you
no,
think
no.
is happening to
Everything-
us?
I'm very afflicted, very, very problematic.
Yes, I know. And if there's anything we can do we need to take you somewhere?
Yes, yes.
to
You
get
know,
removed.
what you need to do for me is I need you to spin around 7 times as fast as you can, yelling woo 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 wah wah the entire time.
That does not remove anything from your internal organs.
No, but it would help me.
Are you sure?
Very,
I
very
do
much.
not know. If it is a
This is up to you, Haley. You are welcome to have him roll to influence you to do that if you want.
all right, let's do it.
There you go.
Let me suit my willpower.
Oh, critical 1
Nice.
with an 8 as a follow-up.
What's your willpower, Haley?
SG, I'll just go to bed.
Right.
I rolled a 12.
Basically, just spinning their tires out there.
Okay, so I switched dice and I got a 12 on that roll.
And roll again.
And at 1.
Okay. Either way, Mr. Critical Failure is completely full of it. He's pulling your leg.
Oh my dear.
Literally.
You are more afflicted than you realize, I believe. Do not worry.
Oh, probably.
Do not worry.
What are we afflicted with? Well, River is just like thoroughly confused. Like she's like, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I am
What?
not exactly sure, but there is something within you. You are not okay.
I start
My
poking
father's
my own
missing.
shoulder.
But other than that, I'm fine. Can I roll to persuade to, like, actually have her be like, yes, I'm fine?
After a while, because it was such a bad critical failure. Not right now.
Yeah.
By the way, I do have my companion animal, which is a crow, attracted to shiny and glittery things. My crow's probably really interested in the gemstone in this table, so he's gonna go probably peck at it.
Okay. Her crow
I love
starts
this.
pecking at the gemstone. And let me roll for your crow.
I just realized that River basically is the crow earlier in the night. She went straight for the shiny thing and tried to get it out of the table.
That would make sense. Okay, so the crow starts to peck at the gem, and suddenly, poof, your crow is fluffed up like it had just gone through a dryer and is crackling with green energy and hops over to you very frustrated.
Okay, what have you done?
I love this.
I thought I was gonna get turned into a pigeon.
I don't think it quite works like that,
What
usually.
happened to my beloved Pick Pick? Oh, Pick Pick. Oh.
He'll be fine.
She starts to stroke him.
His
Yes, but if we
feathers-
send him through... Sorry. Yes, but if we send him through twice more and give him some garlic, he might make a delicious dinner.
I
His-
think that's a pet.
His feathers get smoothed down, the green crackling slowly fades, and he looks frustrated, climbs up on your shoulder, and tucks his beak under his wing.
Oh, there, Pick
Oh,
Pick. It's okay, my Pick Pick.
baby.
Aw, Pick Pick.
Okay, the three of you in your rooms, are you doing anything besides trying to sleep up in your rooms? Or studying or whatever else?
I feel like I'll probably end up going to sleep.
Yeah, if I've finished my research and got that spell ready to glyph, I'd go to sleep as well.
Most likely passed out.
Okay. Then we'll come back to the 4, and we will zoom forward as soon as we have that moment.
If it's all the same, this has been a long day and I am now very tired. I'm going to head to bed.
That's valid. We should probably stop trying to fuck with that in the table. For now, at least.
But
I would highly recommend that.
But what are you going to do about your cursed items inside you?
Best items in us, darling. Other than our eccentric bat boy, I don't think any of us are cursed.
Maybe you ate something and swallowed it. Have you taken, I don't know, maybe drink something to help? Maybe I have something in my pouch. She looks through her stuff. I can help you expel it, I'm sure. If I can find it. Let me see. Where did it go? Where did it go? Let me look through my spells.
Okay.
Joriel turns and starts to walk away.
That is a perfectly reasonable response to this.
And while she's looking, she realizes she does not have any of that anymore in her pouch. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't have anything. It's all gone.
Again,
Well, if
I
you
think
figure out
the
how to
only
put my
one-
shoulder back to normal, we can chat. Until then,
Ooh.
bye-bye.
Oh, bye. You know what?
Willow.
This is probably a good. I think I need to sleep. I'm tired, and I.
Yeah, you probably should sleep. Come on, dear. And she like ushers her up into her room.
Such a long day.
Okay. So everyone in their room going to sleep, I'm assuming.
Can
Yeah.
I do one thing because I'm trying to continue
Absolutely.
to solve a little puzzle? Okay, I have actually yet to go into my room due to my little adventuring, and he's getting an idea of how this place works. So right as he gets to the door of his room, he's gonna focus really, really hard. All he wants, his entire intent, is to have a room that is a pool full of water with a giant leaf he can sleep on, that has little bits of food on smaller leaves floating around next to him. That's his entire focus on what he wants.
Roll willpower to see how focused you can
that
be
again.
on this.
I got a 12!
Woohoo!
And an 8, so that is... Oh, what's
20?
my, that's my willpower. That's a 20 plus... Sorry, I lost track of my own sheet. There it is. A 22.
You open the door and water kind of splashes out as you open the door, and the entire room is just an in-ground pool with a large leaf bed and lots of little bits of food floating on leaves around you.
He chuckles to himself, jumps on the leaf, and just happily continues on.
Okay.
Do River and Willow see this?
Nope. I'm going to give this to... He waited till you guys went in your room.
Okay.
Now, everybody roll me 2 willpower rolls, please. And please tell me in which order you got what result.
Oh fuck. Okay, there's something in regards to my willpower because I'm compulsive.
This would not hurt the compulsion. That doesn't affect
Okay.
Oh, George, that is the smile of the wild ones, I see.
That is indeed. That is a 1 into a 5 for the first roll. And it comes back to me. And then a 3 into an 8.
Okay.
So mine
Sorry.
was... Mine was a 16, then a 9.
Okay.
Oh, did you say willpower?
Yep.
I should add stuff.
8 and a 9.
Okay.
And I got 28 and 13. I had a 12 on my
Holy
first roll,
nuggets,
so I got
Batman.
12, 8, and
Fantastic.
then 8.
10 and
I-
then 14 for Fuka.
Okay.
I rolled a 5 and a 6. So, yeah, an 8 and a 9.
All right. And Rohan.
15 and 26.
Okay.
And 12 and 10 for me.
Okay. Everybody. Now, this is going to be the weirdest thing and the weirdest role you have in this game, I promise. Everybody who failed had the
Me?
best night's sleep of their life. They are fully rested. They feel like they have gotten all of their energy and strength back. And fail, by the way, we're talking are anything that is 20s and above. Or below, sorry.
Anything
So below 20.
20?
Yep.
On either roll, both rolls.
Both rows. Anybody who succeeded on either roll were plagued with nightmares, and you feel like you got 0 sleep. You feel like it was a horrible night, and you felt like you did not know where you were. You woke up lost and scared all night long. It wasn't any particular nightmare like you had a big hairy spider or anything. It was just very restless sleep, and that was not fun.
I've had those nights in real life.
Yep.
So
So
what if it's
I'm in this
one on
content
one?
and do not consent.
Even if you only got one of them as a success, you had a restless night.
Oh.
So, actually, George, you had a great sleep. Congratulations.
The best.
Yeah, am I gonna get like penalties the next time I try to get a good night's sleep because this is just so restful? Because I
No
got that one?
combat.
All right.
And we're going to have all of you wake up about the same time to a very loud noise. Let's see if I can do it. Ready?
Not bad.
River jumps out of her bed when she hears the sound, and you just see her fly down the stairs. Anyone who comes out of the door at the same time, she's literally just like zoom.
Okay, she zooms downstairs. What are you doing, Quip?
Just fucking might as well just get up, go join everybody else, not getting to sleep anyways. So he's actually grumpy and he's already pretty, not well tempered as anyway. So might as well go see what this is about. If I'm up, everybody's getting up, and he cracks his whip a few times just to piss everybody off. All right, and he throws it around, wraps it up, puts his shawl on, and starts heading down the stairs as well.
Nice. Okay, what is Bat Boy doing?
I'm going to set my weapon and my travel pack on the bed and dive into the water
Okay.
and swim to the door
Okay.
and pop out all refreshed. Morning swim. Love it.
Okay. Fuka.
And go run for the elephant.
Sure.
Fuka, hearing this noise, definitely jolts him awake. But I imagine him in his sleeping bag and struggling to get out of the sleeping bag, and in his motions, geez, and he like ends up rolling around in the dirt, hitting the charcoal and he's starting to get his dirt back, if you know what I mean. And he finally gets himself out of the sleeping bag, and it kind of gathers his thoughts and opens the door and kind of really sticking his head out and looking down the hall, and more or less going to follow suit after he sees everybody else kind of heading one way, more or less.
All right. And Joriel, your sister is startled awake and kind of smacks you. What is that?
I don't know, but I'm really upset that it woke me up.
Oh my goodness. Is that an elephant?
This is about the time you guys just hear elephant as she goes down the stairs.
I'm guessing so. I guess since we're up, let's go see it.
I suppose. She starts gathering all of your stuff.
All of our stuff. Oh, goodness. Okay. Thank you.
You can tell she's anxious to get out of here.
Are you okay?
I don't want to be here anymore.
What happened?
I didn't sleep at all. It was horrible.
Tell me about it.
I just couldn't sleep. Every 2 minutes I woke up feeling scared, like I was somewhere else. Like I didn't know where I was. Like I was lost in the middle of some dark place.
We're getting out of here, yes.
Good. She more quickly gathers all your stuff. Okay, Rohan.
Rohan just wakes up from his restless sleep and is like, "Oh, what the hell? Shut up!" And actually just get back under the covers and tries to sleep again.
There is so much commotion, you're not getting back to sleep.
Yeah, it's right then when you hear the cracks of all the whips.
More elephant noises.
Yep.
Oh my God. Why? Why now? Why now? Why do I have to dream about nothing and everything? Throw the covers off of myself and wash my face, eye the jewels, and whatever is in the room. Pocket a few things into a particular pocket because I'm going to recheck it later after we're out of here. It's probably crap. And steps out. He's like, "What the hell is all of the noise? Don't you know Rohan has to sleep?"
You just hear continued cries of elephant.
Hell no.
My
Rohan
character
does not believe elephants are even in this world. What the hell?
My character runs by, like, slides under legs. Oh, definitely an elephant. Whee!
Okay, let's go. Let's go to Haley.
So Willow gets up and she stretches and elephant. Oh, an elephant! And she gets a little bit excited and she had a really great night's sleep, so she's refreshed. She grabs her cane in her pouch and puts her shawl on, and as swiftly as her old body can go, leaves her room and heads down to find the elephant.
Okay. So, as per descriptions, we're going to have 2 of you get to the elephant first, and then the rest of you join shortly there afterwards. You go downstairs through the banquet hall just outside the front door, and in the jungle area is a large elephant. Not as big as a normal elephant, but probably twice the size of a big pack horse.
It's an Asian elephant, not an African elephant. That's what
but
you're
this
saying.
elephant is pure white.
Oh! River's just like fluttering around, like, yes! Yes! Oh my God, it's an elephant! Oh!
And how are you reacting, Batboy?
Hey, he's gonna go over and immediately see if he can lift it.
Okay, wait. You're fluttering around the head and you're lifting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The elephant responds to the fluttering and actually reaches out its trunk towards River kindly and kind of touches her and...
Senpai noticed me!
As you try to lift the elephant, it stamps its feet and looks at you angrily. No, you can't lift it.
What? I thought you were a mouse.
How'd he get the elephant so quickly?
The servant walks up to you and says, "Your elephant, sir," and hands you the rope that's tied to a little harness around its head.
Oh, thank you so much. River, I have a present for you. Toss the rope up. I literally just get close enough. Hopefully I'm not going to get whacked. Just kind of approach it from the front. Pat it on the head. Okay, that was fun. Walks away.
As you pat it on the head, it reaches out, puts its trunk around you, and scoops you up.
I'm just going to say I don't consent to this.
And somehow puts you on his back.
Okay, fine. We can be friends.
At this time, I'm going to let the rest of you get down there, just as he's being put on the elephant's back by the elephant's own trunk.
I had a question.
Yes.
I have prophetic dreams in my personal history events. Does that play into anything that I might have experienced overnight?
Normally it would, but not in this location.
Okay, fair enough.
But thank you for the reminder.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Uh-oh.
So, question.
Yep.
An African bush elephant averages about 10 feet, or is this particularly taller, smaller?
This is a little bit smaller. Maybe.
This is an Asiatic elephant, not an African elephant.
But maybe him and one other person could ride on it comfortably.
Okay. Oh, no, I'm just asking because then an
As
Asian
well
elephant
as
is about
quick.
9 feet tall, so I'm taller than this elephant. Good to know.
You are.
You are.
Noted.
River flutters onto the back of the elephant with the rope still in her hand, like, and she's like bouncing up and down like an excited little child, like, yes, 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 elephant.
Okay. As the rest of you get down there, go ahead.
This dog, Jesus Christ, they actually got a fucking elephant here. This place is just too much. You gotta get out of here.
Hey, Quip, do you want up?
Well, I mean, I'm not opposed to taking a quick ride on the elephant.
That was a
I'm
quick
just saying. He walks over and you see him just click his heels together a little bit.
River
I
flutters
guess so.
down to pick up Quip and get, like, we have this, like, train of small, somewhat larger, and then larger on the elephant now.
Jeez.
And you said this was a jungle area that we went down to meet the elephant?
His jungle garden in his courtyard.
jungle garden in his courtyard. Okay.
In the jungle, the mighty jungle, the chaos reigns tonight.
Okay.
Aurora is going to approach the elephant, and she's going, of course, she's going to talk to the elephant. Oh, hello, elephant.
Wait. You have to greet it in its noise according to your compulsion, or roll willpower to not do that.
I was about to.
Okay, good. Just making
Big
sure.
breath. Oh, I'll try that again. It's been so long.
I'll do it for you if you can't do it. Actually,
I can't. I normally can. That's pretty close.
There you go.
Hello, elephant. You.
And the elephant kind of pats you as you make its noise to it.
Oh, you beautiful elephant. She just stands near and pets near its legs. Like, oh, elephant leg.
How tall is your character again?
Average Sienna.
So about 6 foot.
She's shorter. I made her 5'3". I remember. She's short for Sienna.
Okay. So.
I imagine Fuka entering the area, kind of rubbing his eyes. Oh, really, that was a damn good sleeping bonking into the back of the elephant. And oh my, what is everybody up to here? Hey, what are you doing? You riding this thing? We going for a ride or what?
Yeah.
Well, let me up there. What are we waiting for? Help me up.
Uh-oh. My character, like, as gracefully as he possibly can, rolls off the side.
I'm like 2 foot nothing, so I'm like, come on now, gotta need a little help here.
River like reaches down to assist.
Roll strength to pull him up.
I'm a portly half folk.
Let's see how this goes. My strength is a 3. That is a 9 to assist him up.
You're struggling. Roll your strength, Haplo.
9 total.
I'm going to say between the both of you, you get him up there, but it's awkward, and he's like flopped sideways on the elephant by the time you get him up.
Halfway up, when you let your one leg trying to get up. It's like...
River has him in front of her along with Quip.
There we go. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Hey, nice to see you. How you doing?
Okay. How are Joriel and Rohan reacting at this moment?
So that's an elephant.
It looks like an elephant.
It's behaving like an elephant.
It smells like an elephant.
You read my
Therefore,
mind.
it's a duck.
Wait, maybe that was Fuka. Sorry, elephant.
No, that's the elephant for sure. It smells like one for sure. Yeah, I've smelled a bunch, so I know.
I wanted to give credit where credit was due.
River goes like this and he goes, "No, that definitely wasn't the elephant."
Hey, now you don't know that. You don't know that.
Are we planning to take it on our journey?
I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't use it like a pack animal.
As soon as you say, wait,
I'm like unraveling my whip.
As soon as you say pack animal, the elephant rears up and goes.
I apologize. Not a pack animal, but do you consent to us riding you?
It nods.
Okay.
Can I train him? Can I train?
Can I have a trained elephant?
I have trained elephant. I have trained animal.
Is Mr. Gold Touch in the area right now?
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, what's our where are we taking this beast then? Where are we
I
headed?
love this.
Let's
about
see how
breakfast?
well it takes instructions and will follow. She rummages in her pack for a little stack and presents it to the elephant.
Okay, wait. While you're doing that, Rohan, how are you reacting to all this?
That's basically it. It just face palm and heading towards the gate. I'm like, nah, this place is too much.
Okay.
Hey,
Where the
Rohan,
hell did
wait
he-
up!
Where the hell did he get an elephant?
So I just yell as I see Rohan start walking away and just catch me, buddy, and I'll jump off the elephant to him.
Roll to catch.
What do I roll?
Athletics or acrobatics? Which one do you have? Or strength or agility if you don't have either.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with agility. 11.
You mostly catch him and he hits the floor softer than he would have.
Whoops.
Oh, jeez, I thought you were ready there. Dust off myself. I'm about ready to get out of here too, though, man. Let's go, Rohan?
Yes, Quip. Yes. Did you
Yeah.
sleep?
Oh, like shit. Was up
Yeah.
all night tossing and turning. Remind me of, my 5th month in the pen.
You guys didn't sleep. I had a wonderful night's rest.
Oh, God.
Absolutely.
Yes, my leap was very comfortable.
Me as well.
Your lake?
Yeah,
Leaf.
no, everything was nice. I just kept waking up with fucking panic, like someone's there, but there was no one
My-
there.
My
Yes.
hammock was quite nice.
Yes, daggers to neck. That's how I slept. Ugh.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
I slept well, but my sister did not, so.
She looks half dozing off.
Do we need to put her on the elephant?
I don't think it could hold her.
Maybe
That's-
if we
She
attach
kind of
her
smacks
to-
you a little bit. Don't say that.
We can
I
attach
mean-
her to the side of the elephant.
Looking down at the elephant.
Do we have a cart? We can maybe put a cart behind the elephant and have her in the cart.
Wait, I think I'm getting how this place works. Servants, I need a cart.
A couple servants go, "Yes, sir," and wander off.
Okay.
See?
Where did they come from?
I don't know. That's the fun part.
Servants!
Yes, ma'am.
Tea, please?
Some from out of who knows where they pull tea from behind their back and pour and serve it.
River's just like, and grabs it and goes, thank you.
Do you have to do the clap thing? Servant.
And one comes up to you. You don't have to clap. Just ask her what you want.
Where did you pop out from? You're always here.
We're all over the place. We run Gold Touch's manor. Which Gold Touch asks that you don't leave before he wishes you well.
Oh, the pirate wants to send us on a sailing trip?
Wait, a pirate? What pirate?
Oh, Gold Touch, he's a pirate.
No, he's not.
Oh, right. He's not winking. A pirate.
Huh. Pirate. While she contemplates this issue because of the past pirate incident in the war, she's going to focus her attention on the elephant and hold the treat out to the elephant to get the elephant to follow. Come.
The elephant follows you wherever you take the treat.
Ooh, and here's another one. And we just do circles around the room.
So we are doing elephant rides for the little, the smaller members of the party.
It was entertained for sure.
About that time, servants come back. There's about 6 of them wheeling in a cart. They get the elephant to stop. They hook the cart up to the elephant. This cart could adequately fit all of you.
All?
All of you. It is very tall. It is very wide. You can tell the elephant must be very strong to pull this thing.
So it's a
You know,
wagon.
Rivers,
Yep.
just for the record, unless it's like raining or something like that, River is still riding on the back of the elephant.
And I'll pat the elephant on the back. Well, big girl, you ain't no old Wendy though. That was a good ride though. And I'll just kind of slide off and try and jump, land on my feet, and start thinking about how to get my old Wendy back before or after Gold Touch arrives and whatnot. So.
About that time, Gold Touch comes out of the manor, and he looks distracted, to say the least. His clothes, he's in the same exact clothes as yesterday. They still look just as clean. They still look just as fresh. And he walks up to you all and goes, well, that was fun and great. I hope you had a good night and stuff.
Did you
River-
have a good sleep?
Say that again?
Sir, how was your sleep?
I was fine.
Yeah. You don't look like you slept. You do not appear as if you slept, sir. You even have the... I mean, don't get me wrong. I understand a lot of people have the exact same shirt that they wear every day. Like 20 different copies of the same one.
He looks down and
That's
goes,
the same Hawaiian shirt you had on last night.
no, it's not. I mean, oh, shoot. I guess it is. Sorry.
Hey, don't worry about it, Gold Touch. My pa used to wear those shirts all the time. They're great.
I'm not saying that they're not.
Yeah, well.
Can I persuade him to tell us?
You can. Roll it.
Sir, are you sure you're all right? Tell us what happened. Okay, so persuade is charisma
Yep.
plus persuade plus the
Yep.
roll.
Yes, ma'am.
That is a 10 plus a 4 plus an 8. So 22.
That works. And he goes, all right, to tell you the truth, look, I was just hoping you would help me. I don't think it's going to happen. You guys are obviously have much more important things to do than I do. But you know that green star gem that I have down in my
Oh,
banquet
wait,
hall?
that was a charisma roll. So no, it was not a 22. That is, in fact, a 25.
Even better.
Sorry.
It's not quite a critical, by the way. But it is a success. So here's the truth. I'm going to be honest for the first time since I've met you.
Are a pirate.
No, I'm not.
Are
a
you the
pirate.
Dread Pirate Roberts?
Who?
Never mind.
The green star gem that's in my table. It's not real.
How do you fake a green star gem?
I'm really good at what I do. But I'll tell you what I need is I need the actual blue star gem back. It was stolen from my family. I need to get it back. And obviously, everything you guys went through, you're none the worse for wear, except for that he looks a lot grumpier. Other
Is
than
that gem doing this to people?
No. But the blue star gem was stolen from my family. I need it back. And I fear that if I don't get it back soon, I'm going to lose everything.
Oh no. How
I will,
dreadful.
I will help at least. Not sure about this band of misfits. So why did half of us sleep very horribly and the other of us had a absolutely wonderful night's sleep, which, by the way, thank you for the hammock.
You're welcome. Because some of you are so strong-willed it didn't work.
What didn't work?
I take great offense to that.
You got a good night's sleep.
I mean, that's fair, but still.
What didn't work?
Everything I tried to set up to make you feel at home, to hope you would help me.
Oh, this was all to get us to help you. Oh, your hospitality, the rooms, the dinner that I missed, the elephant even?
Yes, the
Which-
elephant even.
Where did you get the elephant from, by the way?
Do you really want to know the truth?
Yes, I would like to know where you got the elephant from,
What
because
about
I might want to get it a friend.
That would be difficult. What about the rest of you? She said she would help.
Well, you get me one of them shirts and probably be all in.
Deal?
God. Will you help me? I need a Hawaiian shirt, hon.
I've
Sure.
traveled quite a bit in my day, and that was the most restful sleep I've ever had. And I mean, I still got to sleep under the stars, and it goes a long way for a mind like mine, and I much appreciate it. I can tell that you were a bit of a desperate folk, and
Is there a role that I might be able to make to really like look into his eyes, try to connect with him in that moment and see? Is there any skill role there?
There is a charisma. It would either be inspire, persuade. Depends on what you're trying to do. Empathy would be actually the good skill there.
I think that's the one. Yep.
Empathy plus willpower.
Yeah, seeing the desperation there. I can almost assume that desperation is pretty high, but 11 on the dice. And you said perception?
Willpower.
Willpower. 14 total.
Yep. He is definitely very desperate to get this gem back and doesn't wish any of you ill as far as you can tell. He just wants help getting this gem back.
And it's much appreciated to receive a gift like that. And I can see you're trying real hard. And you know what? You got my hatchet. I'll give you that.
There you go.
You say you made that fake?
Yes. I knew it would attract you.
Well, it worked. And I'm happy to help you. My path brings me to the castaway camp, and I believe that's where you said it's likely to be found?
That's where I heard rumors of they know where it is.
I will be happy to look for this, and you will tell me whatever you know that allowed you to fake that.
That's a deal.
Well, I understand what it is to need to find something in a short period of time. I am concerned about the rest of these folks here, the cursed items that are inside of them. Will they be okay to go on such a quest?
He raises his eyebrows, looks at everybody, looks at you, and goes, "Cursed items?"
We don't have cursed items in us, Willow.
But when I was meditating, I was shown that you do, and you probably just don't even know it yet. But I would hate for you to be on a quest in the middle of nowhere, and the cursed item takes effect, and you...
Ariel turns to his sister. It would explain a lot.
Your sister's kind of backing away. I promise you there's no curse in there that I know of. If you can see something I don't, then you best be the one watching them.
Well, I have to find the seeds.
Oh, yes, the seeds. I have no doubt you'll find those somewhere in Tattaras.
In Tattaras. And where is it that we must go for what you're looking for?
Just outside the city of Tattaras.
That's convenient. I'll help you if you will help me.
I'll see what I can find.
Then we have a deal. And I'll look after this cursed group.
Ooh, so you're responsible for me?
No. Not responsible. But I will look after you.
Got it.
Oh dear.
What about you,
said
Master
something
Elf?
I'm going to need, before the adventure, 1 sack full of extra crispy bacon, another sack half full of huckleberries and half full of mejoberries, a copy of your pirate flag, my gear brought down to me, that after I retrieve the item, I'm going to have a nice long chat with you about the voices and the magic.
I don't have a pirate flag.
Right.
Almost.
But he does have the rest.
The rest
Now-
will be brought to your cart.
Ooh, do the clap thing for the pirate flag.
Fat boy. Have you tried bacon smudging?
No?
Maybe we should try it. I heard it works wonders.
And he looks to Rohan. What about you, my friend?
I don't know. Rohan is confused. And he looks towards Quip. What do you think, little man?
Quip, who is still in front of River on the elephant.
No, he jumped down to Rohan.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Rohan, I don't trust the guy one bit, but like you said, you want some, stuff, and I could use, things.
Yes.
We just gotta watch our backs, We'll take this guy for what he's worth.
That could be done, yes. Tell me, Mr. Goldtooth. Rohan wants to know. Yes, Goldtooth. Is this wealth real? Or is this all part of the illusion?
Oh, I assure you I'm just as wealthy as I appear to be to you, if not more.
Then why the trickery?
Because if I came with just bags of wealth, I would get any person that really wouldn't be able to find the gem and realize how important it is to me personally. If I welcomed people into my home and saw who they really were, I have more of a chance of people who would take it seriously. If you notice, most of your companions didn't want wealth.
Quip, what do you want from him?
I really want to know you got someone here that can. I know you have that temple that worships Bria. If there was someone that get me in touch with her, I know that's what my dad was trying to do, and when he fucked up, whatever he fucked up, So that's what I'm looking for.
Well, I'll tell you this much. I know all of the temple workers. I can get you in touch with the high priest himself. And
Well, that'd be a start.
He doesn't meet with just anybody, though. It's going to take me some time to arrange it.
All right. Well, I'll scratch your back then.
Thank you.
Rohan wants two things.
You tell him, Rohan.
One, to be well compensated for bringing you your jewel. Two, which we'll discuss in private. I cannot speak of this amongst others.
Aww.
Okay.
The only thing I ask for in regards to my assistance is I am looking for my father.
Oh,
And
that's
we've
exactly
lost-
why you're here. You'll find your dad, or at least what you need to know about him very quickly.
Okay. Oh, wait, you mentioned that camp.
Yep.
Guys, can we go to the camp first?
That is where I intend to go.
What
It's
is
like,
this?
it's like our
speak of?
starting point, really.
A camp of mercenaries, pirates,
Castaway
something.
camp.
Castaway camp.
Yep.
That.
Oh,
But be
That's
careful.
not so
Watch your
fun.
back.
why would we go there?
From what I've heard from you, I'm not sure I need to watch my back so much as my front.
True. True point.
It sounds awfully dangerous. Why would we go to a camp of castaways?
Castaways. We are castaways.
Because
What's at this camp?
there's people there that know where the gem is.
Oh.
Well,
Hmm.
does everyone have their stuff?
Well, maybe they would know my sister.
Likely.
That's potentially the case.
Willow calls to her crow. Pick, come.
He comes back with a couple shiny gems in his beak.
What did you find this time? She puts it in the pocket. Oh,
servants, can you bring me my
it.
stuff from my room, please? I realized in my haste to come see the elephant I did not grab anything.
Any of you that did not get your stuff from the room, servants actually come out of the door with all your stuff ready to go.
I'm assuming I get my shirt.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice.
Did you come down shirtless?
Oh yeah, he's got like a leather vest, if you will, with like nothing underneath. So he's gonna sport that shirt under the leather vest. So.
You actually were given a box of nice silky Hawaiian shirts.
Ooh, I like that.
Willow takes the trinkets that Pick stole and hands it back to Gold Touch.
You can keep them. I don't need those.
Oh, what are they?
They're gems.
Oh.
How much are they worth?
A lot.
Well, thank you.
Ooh.
And he tucks them away.
They're probably about 50 to 60 drams each.
Nice.
How many?
50 to 60 drams each. So you have 3 gems. One would be worth about 50, one would be worth 55, one would be worth 60.
Question.
Yes.
I know that's a change. So my character sheet still says drops, vials, and flasks. What is the equivalent of a dram?
Flask.
Okay.
So it's drops, scruples, and drams.
Okay.
Those are big bucks.
Oh, Pick.
And one servant actually comes out with a chest full of these gems and puts it on the back of you all's cart.
Looks like we don't got to worry about money.
Well, that's rather convenient.
I have plenty to go around. I don't mind sharing.
Much appreciated. Now, I'm assuming you're also going to give us plenty of food and water and supplies.
Absolutely. It's on its way.
All right.
In the meantime, do you want the truth of the elephant?
Yes. Where do I get a second elephant?
He snaps his fingers. He snaps his fingers, and you see little sparkling, glistening things come off of his fingers, and the elephant transforms into a very large pack horse.
River never got down from the elephant.
Oh, horsey.
That's why I couldn't lift it.
Horsey.
There aren't any elephants around here. It'd take me months to get one.
My character turns to Gold Touch. You weren't listening to the script. It was supposed to be a mouse.
Hey, no. The pack horse is more appropriate. Plus, horsey.
What?
I can't lift a horse.
River is still going to ride on the back of this thing unless it's like inclement weather. Just so everyone knows.
Does the horse get to travel with us, Mr. Gold Touch?
Once you get out of Tattaras, yes. In the meantime, I booked lodging for it at the Golden Stables.
Okay. And it will be well cared for there then?
Absolutely. It is the governor's stables, after all. I think your horse Windy is there, is it not, Fuka?
Sure is. I was going to say, it's such a mighty beast. It's still no Wendy, and was going to probe to go and fetch her, more or less.
I would suggest you keep the animals in carts at the Golden Stables until you get done in Tattaras. They don't much like steeds in the city.
Why not?
They've had problems in the past, highwaymen and whatnot.
Wouldn't want old Wendy to get hurt. I'll take that advice.
But we're doing a favor for one of the higher ups of the city.
That's why your animals could stay in the Golden Stables.
I mean, that's
The
fair.
Golden Horseshoe, excuse me.
Well,
This gem ain't gonna find itself, is it?
Let's go.
I think we should go.
Yeah.
And you guys set off, and we're going to take a quick 5-minute break so everyone can
Oh,
do.
thank God.
Oh my god!
We will be back in 5 minutes. Thank you, people, for watching us. I am loving where this group is going, and I love how long it took them to just get to bed one night. That's great. That means there's plenty of stuff going on.
I am gonna go check on my Opa. It might take me a little more than 5 minutes if he wants to go to bed right now.
Noted.
Okay. We had to have
Sir.
had to have our fun first.
Did it pierce the bonks?
Yep. And we're back. Thank you, viewers, for hanging out for a few minutes while we took care of ourselves for a little bit and took care of other family members that needed our help. We sure appreciate it. And we are back to continue this fun episode of what we have just named the horse formerly known as Elephant. And our group, I think, is finally ready to leave the manor. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do there.
Nope.
Let's go.
I'd like to go investigate one of the other rooms, and we're just gonna make it through this manor one room at a time.
Right. You know,
You are welcome to.
According to the magical voices in my head, there's something hidden under the floorboards up there. I mean,
Everybody went to the
It
bathroom.
was behind the wall, actually. But... Okay, so as you leave the Golden Gates, you've got what looks like a small army of servants waving at you happily.
They're like, thank God they're gone.
You get beyond the Golden Gates, they close behind you, and you hear a lot of clicks of lots of locks.
They were nice.
Fuck this shit, they're out.
I forgot my cell phone.
And so you head to the Golden Horseshoe to leave the horse formerly known as Elephant and the cart behind. When
Okay.
you get... Sorry, go ahead.
How far is it from where we're at to where we're going?
I will zoom in the map and show you. Well, let's kind of draw a path here, shall we? So, give me just a second there, because I know it takes a minute for it to come together.
You know, once I have access to the Rupture TikTok, there's going to be out of context dev demo group videos, right?
Yep. Butter knife.
I need one of them there Hawaiian shirts for my troubles. Deal.
Yes. You guys are at number 15, if you notice in the zoomed in map. So from Gold Touch's Manor, if you weave through the streets past the temple complex that is number 13, by the way, up to number 11. So it's only a few buildings away. It is not that far. Number 11 is the Golden Horseshoe Stables.
Okay. Not far up.
Yep. Not very far at all.
Which actually, with the way this party goes, that takes us half a day to get there.
It could.
right? It should only be 3 episodes until we get there.
I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. I'll meet you guys at the gates. I got something I got to take care of.
Okay. Does anybody do anything between here and Golden Horseshoe?
I was going to ask, do I have to take Wendy to the stables is what I was getting?
Oh, she's already there.
She's
already
still there.
Okay.
You never got her back.
Well,
She's
I
still
remember
at
I
the
stabled her at the manor when we got there, and then that's why I was asking.
No,
Nope, you stabled
was-
her here.
At the gold. Okay.
You did.
Yep.
Okay, so you get to the Golden Horseshoe. As you arrive, there are large, elegant iron gates. Somebody comes out with a clipboard and very elegant attire. It is a very, very well dressed, very clean elf and says, "May I help you?"
Hi. So we now have a horse. Its name is Elephant. We need to stable it. She shows the letter.
Oh. I suspected as such. Are there any other animals we need to take care of?
Not currently, but give it a little while.
I'm assuming you'll want a safe for all of the stuff on the cart.
Yes, please.
Very
You
good.
mentioned more animals. You have my old Wendy in there still, right?
Oh, she is a sweetheart. We all love her.
Oh, good. She's being a good girl then.
Yes, absolutely. We thought she smelled bad when you first brought her, but we were mistaken. It wasn't her.
Oh my
That is
god.
odd. I don't know what that could have been then. I hope you figured it out. But you mind if I poke my head in there and say hi?
Absolutely. Here's your visitor tag. Clips one on you.
Got a couple carrots or an apple or something I could feed her?
We have better stuff inside. Just go.
Nah, she likes carrots.
He turns, opens the door, and goes, get the halfling some carrots.
I appreciate it.
So River flutters down from Elephant and like gives like head scritches like near the ear as she's like getting down.
You get a happy response.
Yay! She goes, all right, now Elephant. Please be good. I know you will. But, you know, and she like gets up in its ear and like whispers in, I understand, you know, like some of the horses here might be prissy. So I would not begrudge you, you know, taking it out on them. But we have a reputation that we need to uphold, apparently.
Okay. So, Fuka goes inside. There's several of other attendants who come out who lead the horse and cart through the big iron gates and say, we have a special room prepared just for your steed. We will have a safe for your belongings, and your cart will be cleaned and fixed and oiled and well maintained. How many days do you plan on staying?
I believe we wanted to
About
leave right
that.
away.
We're going to try to be back by the end of the day. However, let's just go ahead and say at least a day, maybe 2 or 3.
How about I put you down for 5, and if you get them early, great.
That works.
All right. In that case, Elephant shall be well taken care of.
Before Elephant goes back, she gives a little bit more head scritches and does like little fairy noises of endearment towards it.
Aww. Are the rest of you interacting in any way?
Yes.
I would tell it goodbye.
Okay, my character is going to sling on his pack, grab everything that he had, except for that bag full of berries. He's going to go up to the attendant, hand it to them directly. Okay, what I need you to do is put that in the most powerful defensive safe you have. Marauders may or may not come for them. If they do, defend them with your life. And take all charges for damages from the Marauders to Goldfinger. Thank you.
They're just berries.
Goldfinger.
Gold touch. Gold touch.
Golden member, I don't know.
And several attendants take the bag very carefully, like they're carrying a bomb now.
It's just berries.
My character is very pleased.
Okay.
Oh dear, oh dear. Shall we be off, everyone? Yeah. Say your goodbyes. Let us go.
Wait, we're going to have Fuka interact with his horse really quick. Is anyone else doing anything?
I was headed to the gates on my own.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and grab my effects and catch up with yeah, I forgot your character's name.
Kip.
Quip.
Quip. Yes, Quip. And basically just say this. Hey, Quip, why don't we head to the temple?
I thought we were going to this camp.
Oh, no. We got plenty of time. Let's take care of your stuff first. You're more important than some goofy rich man.
Yeah, he's going to introduce me to, like, the top mage there, and I won't be able to get to him without his approval or whatever. So
Really?
I don't know if there's much of a point going there right now.
Really? Are the priests really that haughty? They don't want to...
Apparently, you can't get to them, he said.
Huh.
It's going to take days. I got something else cool to show you, though.
All
I
right.
learned this last night. Let's see if it works. And I'll pull out my mushroom and try and use my glyph to put this spell on my mushroom, see if I can make it appear right in front of you.
Okay. Roll glyphs.
Okay. So I've got 7 on the die. Glyphs is 6. 13 plus my intelligence is 22.
You successfully etch the glyph or magic projectile onto your mushroom, and the pattern glows or does whatever you describe it doing that Rohan can see.
Yeah, so it's just like one line, and it runs like a ember or a fuse, like inscribing this flame into the one empty portion of my mushroom token. Check that shit out! I learned that last night. Gonna throw some fucking fire at somebody.
Oh, that is fire magic.
Yeah.
Be careful with that quip. It's
Yeah.
it
I've never
burns.
used it before, but we'll see.
Does anyone else have the badger mushroom stuck in their head now?
I didn't before.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You do now.
Okay.
But since Quip doesn't want to go to the temple, I will accompany him to the gate.
He's going to the gate of the stables, not beyond, I thought.
No, I'm headed to the gate of the place.
Okay.
Like the Tartarus gate. I'm on my getting ready. I said I'd meet them at the gate when they got their elephant that once was put up.
So you're heading to the front gate. Got it. Okay, so you two are heading to the front gate. Fuka, let's deal with... Sorry, go ahead.
And to expedite it, I'm going to put him on my shoulder and walk.
Okay.
Expedite?
You won't have to carry me too long, Rohan. I'll show you.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm gonna make so many bad jokes.
Okay, Fuka. You get back there. Your horse is clean, like she's a color you didn't remember she actually was under all the dirt. She's got brand new, super shiny horseshoes. Her hooves look like they are perfectly filed. Her hair is braided and pulled back out of her eyes. She's got these beautiful ribbons on her tails. She's got a silk robe around her.
All right, with carrots in hand, I come around the corner and see her and I was like both ways. I'm like, excuse me, I think I got the wrong horse. I was looking for mine, old Wendy.
That is Wendy, we assure you.
You sure? Because she was a little browner than I remember. She made me with some darker spots. And
That
Sure.
was dirt, sir.
oh, oh, okay then. I'm sorry, Wendy. And I kind of go through the gate.
And she
I-
nudges you, and
And wow, look at you, eh? Look at you. And I start petting her, and I start, hey, I got you a treat, your favorite. And I start feeding her the carrot there, and hey, what do? They pin your hair back, and I start undoing the braid, and I run my fingers through her hair and petting her, and well, I got some news, Wendy, and I start talking to her about our little endeavor here, and I'll be back in a short little while. Looks like you're having a time of your life. I had a good night myself. Now I don't want you to worry, and I'll be back soon. And start kind of sweet talking her a little bit and reassuring her.
aww. That is beautiful. And the horse responds very lovingly and gobbles up the carrots like they are a golden apple of life.
And when she's all done eating it and just finishing up with my conversation with her, and you look 10 years younger, don't you, girl? All right, well, you don't worry too much, and I'll be right back. I'll be checking on you. If they give you any more of them braids, though, you make sure you shake them off. Shake them out of there. You look better with your hair down, I'll tell you that.
She whinnies at you.
Okay. And with a hesitant step, I'll leave her to it.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, so we are going to fast forward to the front gate of Tattaras. I'm guessing, from what them two said, that you have all decided that's where you're going to go to Castaway Camp, is via the front gate.
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. What, Haley?
I think that's right.
Okay. So you head to the front gate of Tattaras. And once again, there are inspectors there that say, what do you have to declare? What are you taking out of the city?
Same shit I came in with. Except for those things I threw. The cowbell that you guys, I think, still have, maybe. That
Well-
wasn't mine. I don't know how I got my shit.
Okay, so we're going to go round robin again really quick. We're going to start with Rohan this time. Rohan, The inspectors come up to you and goes, "What are you declaring?"
Open up my pouches. Show them everything.
Okay. Do you have conceal item, perchance?
Yes, I do.
Please roll it.
22.
All right, you succeeded. They did not find the gems you put in that specific pocket.
Hey. Gems.
The ones you grabbed from your room.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And they say, "Go on ahead, sir." And now,
Move along.
to
Move along.
Joriel and Noriel. What do you have to declare?
Well, not much. Shows my research supplies, big shield, the trident, the hawk on the shoulder. Anything else?
Did you buy that bird here?
No.
And he flips through pages of his list and goes, "All right, you're good." And to Fuka. What are you declaring, sir?
Fuka, I, if I remember correctly, they didn't stop to check what I had going in. I didn't know if you were like kind of assuming they did, but I know you didn't go through the same step.
They did.
So they didn't because of my okay.
Yep.
Because of your hygiene.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Literally.
I'll, the obvious things that they probably see on me, it'd be safe enough to say my hatchet goes on the table. I got a short bow goes on the table. And he goes, "Hey, I don't know if you noticed, but on my way out, I'm a little more fashionable than I was before." And I kind of flashed the shirt. You like that?
Does he have the Hawaiian shirt on?
Right.
And it's definitely wide open with like a leather vest over top. And he's kind
Oh my god!
You like
Yes.
it? I think I can appreciate a good shirt.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
Oh, okay. You didn't want to hear about it. Okay, that's fine. And kind of grabs his stuff real quick. And I'll talk to you later. See you soon.
And to you, Pineapple.
Oh, just some items of exceptional value, right here in this sack. Something so magnanimously valuable to me.
Let me see the sack, sir.
Is
Oh,
it berries?
my sack. No,
We
it's the
need to
bacon.
inspect the sack.
No, you'll take some. I don't trust you.
We will take it if it doesn't belong outside the city of Tattaras.
River comes over to persuade them to just look the other way. Now look, he's not exactly in his right mind. Are you familiar with a child's whoopee?
Whoopee.
A whoopee. You know, the comfort item.
Roll it. I will give you a +1 on that.
Oh, I love this. Okay. Let's see. That's 9 plus 3 plus 4. So the 4, that's 7 plus charisma. So that's going to be 15 plus 9. So that is 24.
Yep. All right, fine. Just leave.
As we're walking away, you know, if you mess with the guards, I don't get the fun in it.
Would you rather them have taken the bag from you?
Oh, there was a whole thing that was going to... Not worth it. Not worth it.
Okay. And we get to our little gnome. What do you have to declare?
The same shit I brought in, guys. Like, what the hell, man? And he just kind of like picks up his shawl, and you can see like his tattoos and shit again.
All right, go ahead.
Fuck,
And what
I
about-
guess. Fucking slept like shit. You guys are getting in my face. I just get out of here.
And what
You
about
know,
you, Fox?
I
lady?
really want to use a very specific channel point now.
Oh, ha! The no cursing one?
No, the one that specifically includes brackish.
What? Oh, gee whiz. This is
He'll
gonna
make
be
up
tough.
for it later. If you do that, just so you know.
Set the
Just so you
timer,
know,
that's
this
all I
also
can
hurts
say.
me mentally and physically.
Right. And you, Fox Lady, what are you declaring?
Oh, I just have, well, a pick here on my shoulder, and just my odds and ends. She shows the little pouch that she carries with her and her cane. Oops. Look at my map.
Okay. Where are the gems that Pick took?
They're in my pouch.
Okay, they pull out the gems and they say, and you were going to take these with you.
Oh, well, unless you think I shouldn't. Is it dangerous to take them with me? Gold
It's
touch.
dangerous for you to take the wealth of Tattaras out of Tattaras without a license that allows you to take the wealth of Tattaras.
Oh.
River turns around and goes, Gold Touch gave them to her specifically.
They kind of mumble to each other, and
Well, I was going to see, I mean, if I need to use them for the purposes of retrieving Gold Touch's items, I will do that.
Can I do the Jedi mind tricks again?
you can try. 1 second.
Let me see. But I mean, if you think it's wise to not.
Look, we'll take them and pretend like we didn't see them this time.
I don't know that Gold Touch would be okay with that.
That
Maybe I should go back and ask him.
doesn't matter what Gold Touch thinks. Go ahead, Lissa.
Okay, so she goes, these are specifically for us to be able to get one of Gold Touch's items. So that is... Okay, first roll is a 12.
Nice.
That is an 8. So a 20 plus 3 from my friendly phase. So 23 plus persuade. So 27 plus charisma. So 27 plus 8 is
35.
yeah, 35.
Very well. Take them and get Gold Touch's item, but if you get caught with those outside the city of Tattaras, Gold Touch won't be able to save you from Governor Wave Rider.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be us who... We would probably be exchanging them for stuff, so it probably isn't going to be us who gets found.
Let's hope not. Go on.
Ooh, I'm not sure I want to keep these on me anymore. Maybe we should put them back with the rest. What do you guys think?
Well, considering that, you know, this is kind of hoarding of wealth into one tiny city. Doesn't this just, like, affect the GDP of this area?
The guards look at you confused.
Never mind.
Let's just
All
say
right.
the gross domestic potential of this city is not entirely based on the legal goods coming in and out.
That's fair. That's actually rather fair.
There is no piracy allowed within the city, sir.
Are you a pirate too?
Okay, just because it's...
More cards?
Okay. There will, you know, we're not, we won't get into it. Come on, guys, let's go to Castaway Camp.
Like, as my character walks away, he's like turning, I want to see your pirate flag when we get back. And continues on.
Okay.
Can I ask the guard something?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna let the group just walk a little bit away. Like, curious. Who is Governor Wave Rider?
The governor of Tattaras.
Question, how long has... This is out of character. How long has Wave Rider been the governor?
A long time. The Wave Rider family has always been the governors of Tattaras.
Okay, so, they would know of River.
Yes. Okay, come back to Rohan.
And Why is the wealth restricted here?
Those gems represent part of the city treasury.
Uh-huh.
You can take regular coins in and out all you want. Those gems belong to the governor and only the governor.
What happens if they're found outside the city?
If they're found outside of the governor's treasury
Yes.
at all, the
Yes.
person's usually put to death.
Oh.
Good to know.
And you let her walk out on her own.
I don't care if they skin a fox.
Well, it's good to know that the proclivity of the guards is of the uncaring sort. Thank you. And I walk away. I walk
more than one
and
way
I
to
catch
skin
up
a
to the group
fox.
Okay. You catch up to the group.
and walk up to. Oh, I actually
Quip?
haven't caught her name.
Willow?
Oh, Willow.
Willow. Okay. So I catch up to the fox girl. Excuse me. Yeah. Why didn't you inquire what would happen?
Well, there's so much going on. I didn't even think to inquire what would happen. Why?
Don't get caught with that. Those gems.
Well, what?
Execution is the penalty for having them.
I'm not a criminal.
Doesn't matter. They don't care. They
I don't
stated as
want
much.
them more.
And I'm saying this loud enough so everyone can hear this.
Yeah, well, if we get rid of them outside of the city and the people that we happen to get rid of them with are the ones who are caught, what is the problem?
What
If-
about?
If
We-
the penalty is so stiff, the people might not be willing to take them.
Oh, I'll have them want to take them.
Man,
Let me worry about that.
Then their execution is on your head.
I was going to suggest maybe you should hold on to them then, River, if you feel as such.
I'm going to take myself away from the group, just out of earshot. Talk to my pick,
Okay.
and tell him to take the gems, bury them, and remember where they're hidden, and we will come back for them if we need to.
You see her whisper to her crow. The crow scoops up the gems and flies off into the horizon. And comes back a little bit later.
And I talk to the group. There, problem solved.
There we go.
That works too.
Okay. We are going to wrap up for tonight as you guys have just gotten out of the city and are heading into Castaway Camp for next session. I am loving where this is going. And even though I joke about how long it took you guys to get to sleep, there were plenty of hooks to keep you interested, intrigued, and curious for a reason. So I'm hoping you're starting to put some of all these big pieces together. And as you do, I'm hoping that, and this is the most important piece for me, you guys are having fun with what you're doing.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
definitely.
That being said, I am giving you a whopping 300 experience again.
Yeah.
Ooh, just shy.
Woohoo.
Mhm.
Yes.
Almost like it's by design.
Man, those game designers, they won't let us level up super fast. What's wrong
Damn.
with them?
Yeah, they're jerks.
That's
We'll
it.
have
Your
to
house
wait for
ruling.
the
We level up
introduction
every
of-
half session.
We'll leave a hook that there's going to be an introduction of another sub character. Start next session.
The subclass.
Sub to me.
So,
I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. You're making this too easy.
yeah, the whip and the sub and the, yeah, uh-huh.
14 inches of goodness.
That
Of
should be the
glory.
name of the name of
Of
the
glory.
show. 14 inches
Yeah.
of glory.
14
So,
inches of glory. The fucking whip. And a sub to you.
those of
Do
you...
I need to make the joke?
No.
No.
No, don't resist. World willpower.
Remember, I am compulsive and impulsive.
Yeah, it's true. So those of you that have not, please go to our Kickstarter page. It is up right now. We have our preview page up. Shoot us a follow so that you know when we go live, and you can get all the announcements so you can get your hands on all of the super fun Rupture shenanigans you are seeing happening here, where we've got a wide open world for you to play in. We have easy rules for you to follow, and it is more about the story and less about the crunchy. Thank you guys for joining us. I hope you're having a good time, and I'm going to take a quick gander, see if there is someone online that we can...
I guarantee there is. I can always find someone.
While you look for somebody to switch us over to, Daryl, I'd love to plug Brax and Haplo's fictional reality.
Please do.
There is a player on your landing page. So if you want to get in on some more gameplay between Rupture on the RPG Blender and Brax and Haplo's fictional reality, plenty to get through. We got some Shakara on there, getting down into a deep hole. They're about to get into some stuff here, and we're going to wrap it up by the end of the month, that whole story arc. So you can look forward to
so catch up, and you can get to finish it as well.
I've got someone.
Okay, before you do that, can I do a shout out for anyone else? What about you, RPG Blender?
Yeah, I mean, if you check out the Rupture homepage, you'll see, in addition to all the Brax and Haplo goodness, you'll also see our stream for the Rupture game, as well as links to some of our tutorial series if you'd like to learn more about the rules that are going on here, learn more about how to play this game. And I think that's about... coming Sunday will be the next of our live games for our own. So the Bison Bunch will be returning on Sunday.
I know what I'm doing Sunday night. Get me some popcorn.
Yeah, those tutorials, I'll give you that. Those are really good, really helpful. Good job.
Thank you.
I just love the Bison Bunch.
Yes, exactly. which I got to throw this out there just to give a little bit of perspective here. They may have taken 2 sessions to finally get to bed and move on to the morning, but the Bison Bunch has taken 3 sessions to move 30 feet within the same day. Just saying. I love them, and they're great performers. They're some of the best actors I've ever seen, and nobody does a better job at GMing than Game Master George that I have seen.
Well, thank you, but you got plenty good ones in this group too.
We do. We've got the power team right here, so we're going to be rating Clickety Clackety RTA.
Right. Roll to attackety is what RTA stands for.
Clickety Clackety, roll to attackety.
So 2 of my Windermere Falls castmates are on there right now. So Thug Unicorn Mama and Malkath Grimm. If you guys pay attention to some of my TikToks, you will have seen them on there. It's saying that it is follower subscriber only chat, just so you guys know. And apparently it just rated. So that was not on me.
Oh, there we go. We're good.
There we go.
I did not start that countdown, so I couldn't have stopped it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's fine.